Anyway, welcome to episode 12 of Zero Initiative. We have a new layout, which I'm very excited about showing everyone. You'll see a few different scenes. And we have a new overlay. So if anyone's watching this on YouTube, you don't see it. But on Twitch, you can hover over the screen and... Is it that way? No, it's that way. You can see all of the stats if you click on them. So that's pretty dope. You can see our hit points in real time, as long as we keep them updated. And I keep all my D&D Beyond inventory updated too, so you can see that, I think, too. But oh my
Same
god,
here.
I can hear your cat.
Yeah, that little purr is so cute.
So let me just introduce everyone. We're playing with Bastion Fields, who's playing Kakile. He is right over there. Kiso Ryukin is over here. He's playing... Oh, that was Bastion saying hello. We're playing with Jay Stu over here, playing Kiso Ryukin. And above me is Reese, being played by Kineas 2. To his right is Jay Stu, sorry. Not Jay Stu, Ferricine. It's above me on the screen. It's like Brady Bunch right now. Is Trace Pennyroyal, played by Ferricine, and the Dungeon Master is Fixiel. Many of us do streams, so there's the links there in the chat for all of that. And take it away, Fixiel.
Do you
Sure.
want to do your intro, Fix?
No, I don't. Because I'm trying to fix something.
No problem. No problem.
So vamp for like 5 minutes.
Vamping. Let's see, who's here?
I have no idea what's going on.
There we go.
Oh, Jay Stu! Thank you for that resubscription. You just summoned Kakile onto screen. Oh, and Reese's name is over it. Let me fix that real quick. Thanks for the hype. Oh, let me throw some hype in here. I'm using my stream deck, so I have button hype. I click.
Oh, that's so nice. I love being able to do that.
It's amazing. It's amazing. Ooh, I love those emotes.
The single blue gasp.
Oh no, my shirt isn't updated. I'll fix that, Analyx. I haven't done that. I was a little late today. What's up, Analyx? How you doing? Good to see you. This overlay thing is amazing. I keep playing with it.
I really like your new overlay. It's beautiful.
Oh well, I meant the D&D one, but D&D over. Do you want to see them all? Do you want to see all the scenes here? So we've got the main one here with the map and the stats there, and then we've got one.
Oh, I've got to sit up a little bit.
Then we've got one for everyone's. So that's when.
Wow. Okay, so
Trace
my
is going.
my stream is like 3 minutes behind.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's no good.
Nope.
For some reason, Ferricine's
And
just a little.
I just went on live and it's still on. So, you know, that's good.
It's because your pipes are frozen.
Oh my god.
So there we go.
So
Hey,
upset
Farquaad.
with you.
I am super not happy.
I'm so glad, Analyx. I'm so glad. All right, are you good to go, or do you want to do something instead?
No, I'm gonna try and lower my bitrate.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that, Analyx. And Farquaad, hello. How you doing? Yeah. I think we're gonna hit level 5 today. I don't know what bards do at level 5 though. Is that when they go on a?
They get 3rd level spells.
They go on a like drug bender and ostracize all their friends, and then they hit
That
their
was
lowest
level 2.
point. Oh, that was level 2. Okay.
And level 1.
I'm only on episode 26. Why
That's
are
how
you
they
guys
pick
doing
the
that?
college. They just wake up after.
Oh,
they've been
that
there.
wasn't a
I'm in
spoiler.
what group now?
That was just a joke about musicians being tragic.
Oh, okay.
That was not about
This-
Scanlan.
this-
No.
Trace is just drooling over that fireball scroll.
It's expensive.
Get a D8 for your bardic inspiration.
No,
What the
I saw
flying fuck is going on?
I saw A Star Is Born, and that's all that's stuck in my head now. It's tragic musicians.
Okay, I think it settled down.
Hey, Adam.
Didn't. Okay, whatever. It's less so than it was before, but whatever. Okay, so if you can see my stream, if you can't, refresh. Whatever. I don't even care.
That's the spirit.
Yep. Previously on Zero Initiative, our heroes arrived. Marriage. Our heroes arrived. He said that last night, and it killed me. By the way.
Oh, I love that.
Our heroes arrived in Waterdeep and found themselves immersed in one of the greatest cities on the Sword Coast. They found themselves doing some digging on a missing person, Floon Blackmar, at the request of Volo. They followed the clues that led them to a Zent warehouse in the dock ward. After overcoming some Kenku who were left behind to guard the warehouse, they discovered the son of Dagalt Neverember, Raynor, in a hidden cupboard under the stairs of the warehouse. He explained that Floon's disappearance was a case of mistaken identity, and that it was he that the Zentarium were after. He explained that his father was the former Open Lord of Waterdeep, and that when he left, it was believed that Dagalt had embezzled a large amount of gold dragons, the currency of Waterdeep, somewhere within the city. He also said that an artifact called the Stone of Golor may be the key to find the treasure if it exists. It was last known to be in the hands of the Xanathar Guild before it was stolen. The party then tracked Floon to the sewer gate, which led into the sewers beneath the city. Imagine that. They fought their way through it and confronted a mind flayer and his apprentice. The Illithid fled, but they defeated the evil mage and rescued Floon before making their way back to Volo. In return, instead of the gold he promised, he offered them an inn called the Trollskull Manor, and we find ourselves on the way to that inn.
That was a lot. I forgot all of that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember anything about a stone.
I remember we were arguing about how to spell it.
Oh, I think I wrote it down. Yeah. I should get my notes out.
I thought that might happen, which is why I included it in my recap.
It was in my notes, which I probably should have posted for everyone.
Yeah, I totally have it in my notes. I just didn't personally remember it.
That's why you gotta take that keen mind feat.
Seriously.
Ah, fuck the keen mind feat.
I don't know how to take it in real life, though.
The KYN mind?
Yes.
That's why I took it.
And that's a good joke, but also I don't appreciate it.
Oh.
You don't want the real life keen mind feat. My memory's garbage.
I think the real life keen mind feed is mostly commenting on how cute you think people are.
I do that a lot.
Wow.
And I added a bunch of mod comments in Eric's stream yesterday to remind people how cute they are, but only for other mods to see it.
Aww. All right, so what's
So
happening?
D&D Beyond, everyone.
So, where are we going? What are we doing?
We're on our way to the manor. We haven't seen it yet.
Correct. So, Volo shows you guys to a kind of it's a weird shaped alley that goes between some buildings toward the north side of Waterdeep, northeast side of Waterdeep. He leads you to the entrance of this alley, where on the left you see a large 3-story building with a tower on the front, and on the front there's a sign that says Trollskull Manor. Would you like to go in?
Yes.
Okay.
Just double checking.
Do you want to circle it real fast, kick the tires on?
Roll
it
a
or anything?
Constitution saving throw.
Everyone died.
Are there chairs in the building?
Yes.
Can you describe the chair? Is the chair magical?
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Does it have 4 legs?
I
Is
do
it-
want to. I wanted
The
to
chair's a mimic.
super quickly mention that last night in our game there was a magical chair, and they kept asking questions about it, and I was like, "What's happening?" And none of them watched Critical Role, so I was like, "Oh."
Oh, okay, that's very
great.
coincidental.
Yeah, it was so funny. Anyway, go
All
ahead.
right. So Volo leads you in through the tap room. He leads you in through the door. Yeah, like right here. No,
Oh.
here.
Oh,
This is
we're on the
door.
map. We're on the map now.
What's the name of the chair?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we
Steve
Yeah,
the
the-
chair.
go. This one is the tap room door, and then this one is the.
That's the stairs.
Oh,
This is a porch. Yeah. So he leads you into the tap room. There's a bar. You can see. Yes. So, what do you all think? It needs a little bit of work, but I think you could make this into a fine establishment if you want. Or you could just live here.
I live here. I've never had a home. I don't know how that. This place is huge.
I've seen a bit bigger. It's not terrible.
Didn't you say something about it supposedly being haunted?
Well, I couldn't find any evidence of that, but you never know.
How does one never know if their house is haunted or not?
I mean, I'm not a cleric or anything.
That's sort of what I meant. You didn't have anybody check?
I checked it out, but I mean, I didn't see any ghosts.
Okay, well-
Remind me, you are a cleric of which church again? Trollolol.
What, me?
Yes.
I'm not a
He's-
cleric of any church.
Ah. I misunderstood. My apology.
So you haven't seen any Class 5 free roaming vapors or anything?
Nothing of that sort.
Excellent Ghostbusters reference.
Just a pile of hot dogs in the corner.
So, I'm all for agreeing to live here, but first things first, somebody needs to check the basement and make sure there aren't any secret tunnels down there.
I'm 100%
Secret tunnel.
Well, if you go behind the bar, there's a hatch that leads down to the basement if you'd like to check it out.
Ooh.
Absolutely.
I want to jump over the bar and slide across it.
Okay,
So it
make
looks really cool.
Make a dexterity check.
Yeah, I'm good at that.
You're gonna already.
You're gonna die. Don't worry. Don't
Make
worry.
a constitution check to see how many splinters you get.
Yeah.
14.
Oh,
You expertly
Yes,
slide across the
yes,
bar and don't manage to fall on your face.
And I turn back to everyone and be like, did y'all see that? That was really cool, wasn't it?
It was so cool.
oh yeah, cool. Totally was watching. Yep.
Below you on the ground, you see a wooden hatch with a metal ring set into it.
Shit. Should I check it for traps?
You make an investigation check.
Okay.
I mean,
Up
it's
to you.
literally your job.
14.
It
Hey!
is not trapped and it is not locked.
Okay. Is it a mimic?
You don't know.
Alright.
Mimics are indistinguishable from the items that they're
Yeah.
pretending
well.
to be.
I'll grasp the giant metal ring they mentioned and I'll pull it open.
I need you to roll initiative. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh!
You lift the hatch. Easily, you see a staircase that goes down about 10 foot into the basement. It's a steep staircase.
Yeah, the hatch is completely normal, but it just happened to be a ring lich.
Right. There's
Oh,
no
no.
light. There's no light in the basement.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you have dark vision. I'm sure you do. Being
I do.
Being a cat.
Okay,
Alright,
I'll
you can-
skip the fire and I'll go in and I'll come down and look.
All right, so you can't see anything in the immediate area. There's like a wide open, and then a couple of there's a path where it looks like there might have been a door at one point, but there's no longer a door that leads to the wine cellar. There's currently nothing in there, and then there's like a little cubby hole behind the stairs.
Is there anything in the cubby hole?
No.
And the ale cellar is empty as well?
Correct.
So there's nothing around. Can I look around, see if there's any hidden doors or
Make a
secret
perception
entrances that lead to a Xanathar?
Make a perception check.
Didn't make it into the box. 20 total.
Nope, you can't find any loose stones in the floor, loose boards in the floor, nothing you see that jumps out that says there is a hidden path.
Okay, I'll head back up to regroup with everybody in the tap room.
Okay.
I didn't find anything down there. It just looked like storage for alcohol, which we are all out of apparently.
I'm gonna do a detect magic just to see if I get any pings as I'm walking around.
By the way, Fix, what is this in the tap room?
Did you put detect magic in your book?
That's the fireplace.
It's a fireplace.
Okay. So like these are all fireplaces?
Correct.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the H's.
What was that, Pharisee?
Oh, I was asking Kakine if he put detect magic in his book.
No, I have detect magic as an arcane cleric.
Okay. I just didn't know, because if it is ritual, you should be able to transcribe it if you wanted to.
Yeah, no, it is a ritual, and I've had it. It's one of my first level arcane.
I'm just
Okay.
saying, somebody didn't share it to me when we traded notes that night.
I must have thought you already had it.
No, I don't think it was in your book. I think that's the point, is it's just you had it
Oh.
innately learned, you hadn't put it in your ritual book yet, so that's fine. I don't
Right.
care. I was just curious.
You detect a sense of magic.
Ennui?
Yeah, a sense of ennui. You can detect a ping of necromantic energy coming from the second floor.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh, so romantic in here.
Its name is Luca.
And I'll play Copacabana.
Oh boy.
We need a servant ghost. This will be awesome. It's fucking snowing!
Can't we make servant ghosts?
It's snowing there?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
exciting.
It's supposed to snow near us, Fixiel, soon. On Tuesday, I think.
I ain't afraid of no snow.
Oh. Let's get them all out of our system now.
You do not see a stairway in this room though.
Is his name? Wait, who's with us again? Floon? No,
Volo.
Volo.
No, just Volo.
Volo Rolo. He's here still. So, what? Do you know anything about the history of this place, Volo?
Let me see if I can find the history. That's fine.
Yeah, where exactly is the skull in Troll Skull Manor?
Is it in fact a troll's skull?
Do you guys think I need 7 d20s today?
Yes.
About 20 of them.
I've got 5 in front of me.
You know what?
I have way too many out.
A certain turtle sent me some information on Troll Skull Manor.
Correction, it was actually, well, it wasn't technically information on Troll Skull Manor itself.
Was it information just about trolls and skulls, though?
Ah, yeah.
Well, if you were to look at the Waterdeep map itself, there's an area in the North Ward called Troll Skull Alley.
I wonder where Troll Skull Alley got its name.
Actually, it's the other way around.
Shut up. I'm reading.
I see a troll kill street, but not the alley.
Don't make the DM mad this early in the game.
Holy shit! There's a.
Don't make him drop frames like.
We
at
just
this point.
pinged something. He could make it much bigger.
Oh, that's true.
I didn't ping anything.
No, we pinged a.
I pinged Luca on the second floor.
Am I in the same place as you? Because I don't see a second floor. I see a alleyway.
If you scroll
Scroll
all the way down.
I see.
Yeah, you guys just scroll way down.
Oh, more? No.
I'm just saying, the second floor is and third floor at the top, and the first floor.
I see.
bottom
I was
of
looking
third
at the.
floor.
I was looking
Yeah,
at
the whole first floor is the tavern
Outside.
part.
Dude, this is like 15 tweets. I'm not gonna read all this.
We,
I'll send it to you later, and I'll say that Volo tells you the information.
So he knows about this place.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, cool.
Now, Vola, I can't help but notice the exterior of the structure seems quite tall, but I don't see any stairs.
Oh, the stairs are around outside on the north side of the building.
Outside?
They are separate from the tap room.
I say.
Fairly common. We can control that entrance.
A separate entrance.
Foghorn Leghorn
Volo,
now?
do you happen to have blueprints for this manor?
I mean, you're welcome to take a look, and
Don't we literally have 3 people that want to map everything? Get to it. Make your own blueprints.
That's true.
No, I mean like if you
Y'all
have
do have your
blueprints,
maps.
that would show us this that we're looking at now.
what are blueprints?
Azul prints.
Nope. Alright, so he leads you out the front door and around to the north side to the staircase that's locked. He unlocks it, he leads you up to the second floor.
Sweet.
Your ping of magic is coming from this bedroom here.
Okay, but the stairs outside drop us in the common room here?
Correct.
Okay,
Those pings are going awfully fast in Roll20. Is that just me, or is that everybody now?
they're going quick.
Okay.
I don't mind it.
I don't see them any different.
They used to grow a lot slower.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, now you're all just having fun.
That's what she said.
Alright, so he leads you into the common room.
Just
If
make sure
you
my
look-
computer wasn't freaking out.
You can kind of consider the floors on this map. Like if you imagine you took that layer and laid it on top of the other ones, everything kind of matches up pretty easily that way.
I see what you mean. Everything lines up with the tower.
Mhm.
That's cool.
And it kind of goes in a clockwise thing.
He's showing
As-
us around clockwise, you mean?
Evidenced by the arrows. No, the map. Alright.
Oh, I see.
So he leads you into the common room. There's some light furnishing. There's some couches and some chairs around the fireplace. It's just kind of a gathering area, I guess.
It's quite cozy in here. It looks like a nice place to relax.
I
That's not bad.
think I might have detected some sort of magical presence on this floor.
Just the one
Hey.
window, though. Magic, you say?
Whereabouts?
Not the best kind of magic. I'll hold out my arm and as if to say, you guys wait here a minute, and I'll kind of like look for doors or something that would lead me closer to.
Alright, so in
What
this
I
room,
saw.
there's a door on the north side and the south side, about halfway across the room.
Okay, I'll come through the southern door, this one here.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll come through that one.
All right, so when you enter this room, it's a hallway. There's like a window at the end, and then on the right is a staircase leading up to the third floor, and across the hall from you is another door.
But I don't know if I'd be able to necessarily see the ping from here because of the wall and everything, but I guess
You should
I'll
be able to
open
see
up.
everything, right? So this,
Well,
you're opening this door then?
We can see the map.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a certain limit, but it's yeah. I guess I'll open that door. and
You
look
can't see
inside.
the whole thing?
What do you mean?
You
It's one of those things like between a certain footage of this material and like an inch of lead, that sort of thing. I'm not exactly
His
sure.
spell wouldn't show him the
your
magical thing.
spell. Got
Yeah,
it.
it
He's
man
being
game.
fair. He's being fair.
Sure. All right. So across the hall is another door. You enter this door. There is one door that leads out to a patio or a balcony, and then on the right is a fireplace, and you can see through that fireplace to another room, but there's no door that leads in there.
Oh, you can see all the way through the fireplace. Oh, that's
Interesting.
nice.
It's a
I guess.
double-sided fireplace.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't realize it was open on both sides.
I assume that's how it works. What do I know about fireplaces? They're two on the same wall. I just assume that they.
Well, they share a chimney, but you can put bricks down at the bottom so that you don't just see from one
Now
room
I
to
know.
another.
So
I mean,
all these
some places they are.
dotted
Privacy.
perimeters are balconies. I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
it's like a porch. Or it's like a
a wraparound.
a railing.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the dotted is a rail.
Okay, if I can see through the chimney at all, I guess I'll take a peek, see if I can see through it.
Apparently you can't see through the chimney because I don't know how chimneys work. Because
Yeah, I think they
Well,
would want private rooms.
I mean,
like
this is
wall.
not technically a bedroom, but
Yeah,
You know,
through
whatever.
like 3 feet of wood, I'd still probably be able to see the ping. I doubt the wall is 3 feet thick.
no, it's not.
So I
Um,
know something's over there. I'm just not sure how to get over there yet.
Okay,
So I'll just return to the group and
all right. So,
relay
and back in the
on.
common room, there's the door on the north side.
Volo, are you familiar with the layout of this building?
I mean, not intimately, but I mean, there's other doors we can check.
Yeah,
He
but what'd you
opens up-
find? Did you not find anything?
I didn't find anything through that way, but there is something on that side of the house that I detected. The magic
So we
I
got-
detected was necromantic in nature.
Well, that doesn't mean
That's-
a lot.
And it doesn't seem encouraging either. Maybe we should go together and explore.
Cure
could mean the
wounds is
presence.
necromantic.
It could mean the presence of undead, or it could mean the presence of a trap, or it could mean the presence of some kind of artifact. It could mean many things. But
Well,
I'd like to check it out cautiously at first.
Do you still want to go alone? I mean, we can go with you and look together. I admit I'm not as familiar with magic, so I'll defer to your best thoughts on this.
I suppose anyone who'd like to go with me could. I'm still not exactly sure what it is.
Let's go and check it out.
Well, yeah, we want to just see this place before we,
Yeah,
fully buy into it.
I guess we're going to be looking through the place anyway, so I'll go through the north door.
Okay, you open the door and you see a long room that connects to the tower. Across from you is a door and some windows, and the whole wall is full of windows, and there's a lot of natural light in the room.
This is so much better.
And across the hall or across the room is a door that leads out to another balcony. If you go further into the room toward the tower, you see two more doors. One that leads out to another patio, and one that leads to a hallway. or one that.
In my experience,
Nope.
one
Don't even
single
say it. Don't.
I've been biting my tongue.
I mean, I've gotten through 3 so far. That's a great rate for me.
I want to hear it.
I'm just saying. The
Let's
way
just
things
walk
have
into more
gone in the
doors.
past,
Oh my god.
it's been hard to simply walk through more doors.
You see two additional doors at the end of the hallway, or at the end of the room.
These 2 doors, you mean?
Correct.
I'll open the one on the farthest end first.
Yeah, it leads out into a patio. It's got a bit of glass in the door that you can see out that leads to another patio.
I'm gonna look out all the windows. Does the town look nice from here? Do I get a good view?
You're only on the second floor at this point, so pretty much all you can see is the second floors of the buildings around you.
Well, butts.
You can see over a couple of the shorter buildings. You can see the mountain of the city in the southwest corner. Mount Griffin, I believe it's called. Or Griffin's Peak, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we'll fix it in post.
Yeah. But yeah, you have a pretty good view over some of the smaller buildings, but most of the buildings around here are at least 2 stories. This is definitely one of the taller buildings, so you're kind of like hitting the tops of the buildings around.
Oh, cool. That's not so
And
bad.
we're in the north ward,
Correct.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of in the northeast.
Okay, there's a balcony there. I guess I'll open the next door.
All right. This one just leads into a long hallway with another door on the right to the balcony.
Reese, would you like to come along?
Definitely. This was the direction where you detected the magic?
I believe so.
All right.
Along this hallway, you see some paintings of just pastoral scenes. They're nothing like super fancy, but there are a couple of paintings in this hallway.
Do any of them have like secret inset holes where eyes might be looking at us and watching us walk down the hallway?
Make a investigation check.
Creepy paintings. 15.
You do not find any creepy hole paintings.
Yet. I don't find any yet.
Creepy hole paintings. Let's not
Make
call
a
them
Rockwell. Make a Rockwell check to see if you feel like anybody's watching you.
Yeah. Sometimes I
Always
feel like
somebody's watching me.
When I'm in
I,
the shower,
I'll
I'm afraid
be-
to wash my hair.
I'm gonna clean, or I'm gonna start cleaning in the main common room,
Okay.
and I'll be whistling while I work, but I can't actually physically whistle.
Oh no!
Ricos can, I can't. There you go.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
You just put your lips together and blep.
It's okay,
All right.
we'll get
So
you a
at the
jug.
end of this
You can
long
start a
hallway
jug.
is yet another door.
I'll
Okay,
check
I'll-
for traps. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
do
Go ahead,
that.
Calculate.
Make an investigation check.
No, this is your show, Calculate. What were you gonna say?
I mean, I would have you do that.
Okay.
I would probably go through as long as it's nothing crazy, but
All right. Let me check for traps. Well, it's not good. Investigation, right?
Yep.
8.
It is not trapped, but it is locked.
I'm highly confident there are no traps.
Hey.
Excuse me. I'm fairly sure there's no traps, but give me a second with this lock. Let me see if I can.
Volo pipes up from behind you. I have the key right here.
Well, if I was planning on showing off for you, Volo, but if you insist,
Don't break our new doors. Just take the key.
move out of the way and let him unlock it.
He opens the door and then steps back.
I'll
All right.
stick out my arm and say, "Give me a moment," and I'll step through the door.
He's
Just
gonna
yell
die to something
flamingo.
one day doing this.
All right. So as you open the door, you can see a spectral image of a person attempting to clean up in here. And as you open the door, he turns and he screams and moves upwards through the ceiling.
Oh.
Outlook burst into the room. Be like, what happened? What was that?
Did we all
Turtle's
hear that?
There's a card file just flying through the air.
More Ghostbusters jokes.
We run out of through the library.
Did we all hear that?
Yeah, how many of us heard the scream?
You would have all heard it. Well, except for pre-host who was back in the common room.
Okay.
Whistling over
Is this
top
for,
of the
like,
screen.
Savage Worlds or Call of Cthulhu?
I have my
wonder if I should
headphones
make a check for
in.
that.
I'm like jamming to some AC/DC.
So it was just somebody cleaning up, and then they turned and screamed.
Where did they go? I don't see
Like
anybody.
a squatter? Somebody's living here? Did they jump out the window?
Was it like an Agatha banshee kind of thing?
Make an Arcana check.
Let me see where I'm at on that first.
No, the key was not a mimic.
16.
It did not appear to be a banshee.
Is it still screaming, or was it just one scream?
One scream and then it through the ceiling.
Do I get a ping up through the next floor?
Mm-hmm. It's moving across the 3rd floor.
But it didn't attack or anything. It just was like
No.
it effed off.
Right. And Volo kind of is just like, so it is haunted.
No,
I thought you said you hadn't seen any ghosts.
I hadn't until this moment.
Did
Well,
you
I still
bother
haven't
to
seen any
unlock
ghosts.
this room?
I checked all the rooms, but I never saw a ghost.
Did any of them seem suspiciously clean to you? If this ghost is wandering around doing work.
Make a perception check.
I'm sorry, I was asking Volo.
No, I know that, but make a perception check.
Okay. What do I add on to that? 15.
Alright, you see, even though it looked like it was cleaning, there's still a layer of dust over everything.
It's not even doing anything to help clean up around here. Is it paying? This ghost is gonna pay rent.
This is the saddest Roomba ever. It's trying so hard but can't do anything.
That's weird, even though you said it was cleaning? Kakila?
Looked to be tidying up the room.
It's weird. There's dust all around. I don't. It doesn't seem clean. I wonder
Volo,
what
do
it was
you
doing.
know who might have owned this place in the past?
Heavy sigh.
I know
I was deciding whether to roll a history check for Volo. As far as I remember, there was a tavern keeper previously who went by the name of Liff, but he died, and I mean, I bought the place recently, but that might have been 20 or 30 years ago. Why did I slip into Reese's accent for some reason?
I keep
Die
casting
in a
Wandering.
dusting accident.
It's like the end of last session. We
I
were
know it!
copying each other.
Ugh.
I didn't catch the name of that person. Was it Nif or Liv?
Liff.
L-Y-F?
L-I-F.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, did they die in a
His
tragic
name was
dusting
Liff. He had a rideshare service.
Oh.
Until he lost his lift.
If you keep this up, something terrible.
He's the one that said LYF, man. He went straight to it.
Well, I'd have actually assumed that's how it was spelled too. I didn't.
He was murdered by a rival tavern owner. Just happened to
Did-
be named Oob.
Did they die in a bar brawl that got out of control? Because they were
I'm
both
not-
on bars?
I'm not sure
was
how he
murdered by
died,
the
but
Taxi Guild. Sorry.
I hate everyone.
There actually might be a taxi guild, I'm not sure.
Hand carts are a thing.
okay. So do you guys make your way back to the fucking stairway?
Let's hit.
Yeah,
Sure.
We'll walk
Let's
through.
go upstairs, since apparently it flies through floor walls,
He
Floor
ceilings,
seems,
ceilings.
he seems like he might have been angry, but he didn't seem hostile.
Well, we
It
heard a
didn't seem
scream
like he
and you're
would
not
attack.
hurt. Yeah.
This I'm saying as we walk down the hall.
Maybe
I was pretty sure that was your
not
scream.
hostile. Interesting. Let's see if we can find this ghost and see where it takes us. Maybe we can make a new friend. I've never met a ghost before. Do you think they're nice?
I don't know. Ghosts are pretty scary.
Do you think they like tea? I mean, some dogs are scary, but not all
they-
dogs are
Do
scary.
do spirits drink?
Was I there for the banshee thing? Do I remember the banshee?
I think it was just
Maybe
me and
they drink-
Kakile.
You were there for the banshee.
Oh yeah, but we didn't go inside. Only like
Only me
like-
and Kakile went in.
yeah. So yeah. So apparently Kakile's a ghost whisperer. So we'll just follow his lead.
Not until level 5.
All right, we will regroup with everybody in the common room.
Yeah, I'll mention what I saw.
Okay.
And it didn't seem dangerous per se. But he
Volo-
seemed upset.
Volo kind of speaks up from the back and he says, "If it is indeed the specter of the previous owner, maybe all he really wants to see is the place get built up again."
An interesting point. Well, if we're going to be spending time here, we could exercise it one way like that, I suppose. Let's go see if we can find this specter. Maybe they'll be open to talking to us.
Is Brihos still cleaning things?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see him miming it.
I'll walk up to him and I'll say, would you like a hand with that?
Sure. I mean, we're planning on at least flipping this place, right?
I do my thing and wave my finger a couple times and press to digitate.
Prestidigitate what?
The dust away, I guess.
I
The
mean,
entire
like-
manner.
prestidigitation can take care of an area about this big.
I mean, not all.
It's a
I'm not,
cubic foot. That's a pretty big area, actually.
Yeah, but I mean that's a square foot.
I'm assuming this whole place needs to be like
Yeah, that would take you
days.
a
That's
long
6
time.
seconds per foot. It can't take that long. I mean, a few
Well,
hours, maybe.
all I'm saying is Brihos's greasy handkerchief wasn't cleaning up the entire thing anyway.
That's true. It wasn't.
Hey, that Volo guy was boring me, so it was fine.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Bard.
Oh!
Did we all go
Volo.
downstairs then? I
Volo,
thought
it's
just
nothing
Tequila was
personal,
down
you
there.
know.
No, I think we're
Mhm.
still in the common room.
Well,
Yeah, it's still in the common
Brihos
room.
was on the first floor, not the common room, so.
No, I said I was going to the common room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. I'm
It's
sorry.
a common room, not tap room.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, would you guys like the deed or not? If we need to get the what's the name of the person?
I need 2 seconds. I'm sorry.
I have a oh boy.
We still haven't even checked out the third floor yet. I mean, so far of what we've seen, it's pretty. It's obviously pretty big, as long as the. Yeah.
There was just a small amount of the ghost, and
I say we
what-
do
what
it.
was- Right.
I have no objections.
I say we do it, and if anything, we burn the motherfucker to the ground.
I mean,
What,
I
get
would
insurance
prefer
money?
you didn't.
Oh, Volo, I keep forgetting you're there. You're so boring.
I mean, if you're just
Also-
going to burn it down, I'll keep it.
Reese looks shook.
Oh, yeah. I keep
some of us
forgetting
haven't had-
about that.
Some of us haven't had a home to ourselves. Maybe we'd like to keep it.
Homes are overrated.
I'm interested in keeping it. I'm a little bit concerned about, the slight haunting that's going on.
All right. So, well, Volo pulls the scroll out of his pocket and he starts reading it, and
Hope
you
he
see
loses
his
pocket.
you see his eyes go white for a second, and then he comes back and he says, "Well, I've sent a message to the notary, and he should be here pretty soon. If you want to go back downstairs and finish up business."
Sure.
Are you all right, Volo? I couldn't help but notice. You seemed a bit aghast for a moment.
Oh, I was just sending a message.
Did you? Maybe I misheard. Did you say his eyes went white?
Yes, I said he
Yeah,
pulled a scroll out of his
Oh.
pocket.
Oh, cool.
it's the.
The spell.
That's really neat.
I'll go downstairs and look
Level 5.
for any unopened barrels of alcohol
In the basement.
or bottles, I guess too. Yeah. No, in the tap room. In the tap room.
There's no liquor left behind.
I'm just gonna be searching for it.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Oh.
I'd like to go up to the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Me too.
Okay, give me 1 sec.
We're already splitting the party.
Let's see.
What could go wrong?
Investigation. Where are my skill checks?
It doesn't matter what it is. There's no booze.
Where are my stats?
I know, but
I
now
don't
I
have
need to
stats.
know. There it is. Oh, I have to click a button now. That's bizarre. Well, I've rolled really well actually, but
Oh wait, are you trying to do your?
oh, 16 I
you,
guess.
you find no booze.
What?
All right, so you move up to the 3rd floor. You arrive in a landing where across from you is another staircase up. To the right is a open area with a couple of doors and a hallway that leads off. To the left is another hallway that leads back down towards the room that was above the room you just came from, or the bedroom you just came from. And then there's the other door that leads north on that hallway as well.
Has it been 10 minutes since detect magic went up?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I'll just cast it then as a level 1.
Okay.
And
You
pop it back up.
you find the ping is coming from even further up.
Well, it looks like these stairs keep going. I'll keep going up, I guess.
Lead the way.
All right. So you go up the stairs and you find yourself in a short hallway with a door on your left and a door on your right.
Which is it coming from one of the sides or?
It's coming from a bit behind you. Behind you and to the left.
Back.
So
And to
the
the left.
turret then.
Correct.
No, that's terrible.
Well, while I'm up here, I'll look through the doors.
All right. I mean, I'll just say that Volo handed you the keys. Both of the doors are locked.
Okay. The one on the right side, I guess.
All right. It just appears to be a storage room. There's some windows looking out. Being a 4-story building, one of the tallest in the area, you have a very, very good view of the majority of Waterdeep from this room. The windows are a little grimy, but you can still see through them and open them. They take a little work to get open, but you can see through them.
Seems like it'd be a nice place for a date spot. We can clean it up a little bit. Maybe that's something that we can do in the future. People could come up here and look at the little lounge, look out over the
A
city and watch the
champagne room?
sunset. Champagne is what?
There are some boxes up here that you
Does-
can search through if you need to.
Does it look like an attic from an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark?
It's been about 20 years since I've seen that show, so maybe.
It's
I'm just
a
wondering,
creepy-
are there any weird dress
boy.
forms?
No. Mostly you find just boxes and crates full of bedding, and supplies for the house. You know,
Linens and things.
correct.
Oh man.
beds, baths, and D&D Beyond. I don't know.
Oh my god.
And we're
Wow.
to the other side.
The
Good night,
level
everybody.
of puns in this fucking stream is way too high.
Can we lock Akile in the storage room?
Absolutely.
I'm a walking storage room.
Anyways, going across the other side to get
Uh,
away from puns.
the door's locked.
I thought we had the key.
Well, Bastion has the keys. Or Kakile has the keys.
I cast key on the door.
Okay, you unlock the door, open it, and it's another bedroom. This one's just a smaller bed with a foot locker, a wooden case at the bottom of the bed. There's a dresser on the edge, another fireplace. Appears to be another bedroom.
Do we, Akile, do you see anything, any pings for, I don't see any ghosts in here. Were you able to see the ghosts before? I don't understand. Are they below us?
There's
I believe it might be in the turret.
There's a mirror on the wall, on the west wall, that is like behind, like where the turret, like facing where the turret would be. You can see scrawled in the dirt on the mirror, "Go away."
And wash me.
Oh.
And Harry Potter's parents are in the mirror.
And there's also Ray staring back at herself in a long line of rays.
Yeah.
And there's lipstick that says, fuck you.
It's a very talkative mirror.
Wow.
This ghost doesn't seem to be too friendly. Do you think this is the way through to the? Do you see it? Can you see the magic on the other side of this?
I'll touch the mirror and see if my entire hand goes through.
As you put your hand up against the mirror, it stops. Nothing happens. It's
just
dirty.
have a
Your
dusty
hand
hand.
is now dirty. Yeah.
Uh-oh. That's a
I'll
-1 to dexterity.
What kind of dexterity?
So,
Can we look around for secret walls or doors or something? Or maybe we can ask Volo?
I don't think the access to his turret is in here.
Oh, I see what you mean. I don't think we looked at that when we were on the 3rd floor. Volo, do you happen to know how we can get up to the turret?
I believe you can access it from where it is on the 3rd floor.
Oh,
I think that'd be the L-shaped bedroom.
Correct.
I look embarrassed and I'll start heading
Well,
towards the stairs.
we haven't been to that part of the house yet. We've just
True.
been into this area and then we went upstairs.
All right. So this door is locked, and you unlock it. You enter into an L-shaped bedroom with some more windows, fireplace, dresser, and another small bed. And then another door on this roundish wall here.
Are there any? Can we open that door and see if there's any hidden?
You open the door, and there's a ladder leading up to a hatch in the ceiling.
Oh, I apologize. I was making a joke about this room.
Oh.
Because the bathroom in the sewer had a slime in it.
Oh, got it. No slimes
Ew.
in that bath. It's just a bath. It's not a toilet.
Oh,
Just a
okay.
bath.
It's like a bathtub?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is
Does it
this
have
is this house
coffee?
connected to the sewer? Do we know that at all?
okay. So I go to the. I go up
He's
the ladder.
done with us.
You go up the ladder, open the hatch above you. You don't see anything.
It's just like a black, invisible. Can't see through it.
Yeah, like the wall, the glass and the windows on this side of the turret are completely covered with grime, so that it's dark in here.
How can
Do
I
you-
prestidigitate that off from inside the room, or
You are down below.
Do you see anything up there?
I'll go up if I can fit up there with him.
Both of you could be up there, but it's not a very big room. Not really big enough for a bed, but you could stand in there.
I'll have my light bringer lit up while I'm in here.
Okay. As you go through with your light, you see the outline of the spirit in the corner, just hiding in the corner so that he didn't want to be seen. But he screams at you again, but doesn't move.
Are you Lif?
He kind of tilts his head, kind of gives like a half-hearted scream. I mean, he can't speak.
Kill him!
Tap your
Again.
foot once for yes and twice for no, if you have feet.
He does not have feet. It is a incorporeal being.
Does he have shape, like, or is he just an amorphous, like?
He has
Pink
vaguely
mist.
humanoid shape. Yeah.
Vaguely
Shake his head.
humanoid sheep?
One way or the other to answer.
Are y'all okay up there? We heard screaming.
Everything's fine.
Did you own this place?
He just stands there.
Don't think you can ask him questions.
Well, I'm less looking for answers and more looking to see if he murders us. And it doesn't look like he has any plans to. And
It doesn't have
It
any
looks-
malicious intent.
it seems like he was hiding.
Sounds like a sitcom to me. 5 strangers and a screaming ghost.
Spectral eye
You
for
should
the
hear about my
living eye?
mother. She possessed a car.
Oh my gosh.
I'd like to say we're the new owners of this place, and we would like to get along with you. I personally have no problem if you stay around, but I'd prefer you not scream all the time.
It might be bad for business.
He doesn't say anything.
We'll leave you to your work, and I'll head down.
Okay.
Rejoin the rest, unless we wanted to look at the rest of this floor first.
I would like to keep walking around the floor just to see what's there.
Okay.
Wow.
Sal,
I was waiting with you guys. So what happened? I heard you talking. Did you find anything out?
I think Volo was correct. I think this might be the spirit of the former owner.
Unfortunately, he's not able to communicate with us at this point.
Outside of Dusty Mirrors,
Jason,
That's true. They did leave a message there. Maybe we can try to talk to them like that.
Can you turn your mic up a little bit, J-Stu?
Yeah.
I can't hear you very well.
Okay.
I have a feeling if
Thank you.
he has
No
something
problem.
to say, he'll find a way to do it.
Okay. While that's going on, I can't find any alcohol or liquor, so I'm gonna go to the basement.
you do not find anything in the basement either.
Nothing at all?
No.
You got like excited when you were like, "Oh, you go to the basement, do you?" I was like, "Uh-oh."
Were you not paying attention when he looked and found nothing?
I don't know. Maybe
Who
it's
went-
filled with hooks now.
Did someone go in the basement already?
Yes, Reese did.
Oh. I thought you
Remember
went
he
somewhere else.
jumped over the bar real fancy?
Oh, that's
Yeah, it was really
right.
cool. Everyone
I thought-
watched.
I thought you
Yeah,
were looking in the
totally.
kitchen or something. All right. Well, that's fine. I guess I'll look in the kitchen and the pantry too. Nothing.
There's some leftover food that looks to have gone bad, or maybe not in the pantry. There's some jars in the kitchen. There's everything you would need to run a kitchen. All the
Is there?
the ovens are cold. There's utensils everywhere, though. There's dishes on the wall for serving, things like that.
Is there sweet
There's-
oil here?
Make an
Mhm.
investigation check.
Oh.
You find a can of pumpkin pie filling and some white hominy.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
What the heck is that?
Hominy is
Oh.
corn soaked in lye.
Investigation.
It's
I
the
think I
kind
got
of
a
stuff
7.
You would have.
You do find a vial of oil. The lid was kind of cocked on it, but you have a bottle of oil.
Sweet oil. Wait, hold on.
You can taste it if you want.
Okay, I'll taste it. What is it that I need it for?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Hold on.
Tasting random
Yes.
shit from a jar from who knows
Sweet
what.
oil. It's supposed to be sweet. All right, Constitution. You say?
Yep.
Turns out it's not oil; it's a black jelly.
Oh my god! I rolled a 3 twice in a row. That would be a 5 total.
You become ill and you
Like,
puke on the floor
ew.
because this oil is rancid.
Wonderful.
But is it sweet?
It is not sweet. It is rancid oil.
It's not sweet, but it's
Mmm. Well,
So
I
are we all
will.
meeting up now after?
Yeah, he shows you the master bedroom on the 3rd floor, along with that private bath, and there is a library. Most of the books are old and very dusty, but there might be some in there that are readable. You don't know.
Find out.
Many of them appear to be in very, very poor condition.
That's fine.
This could be a good use for that new spell, Trace.
I don't know
Comprehend
which spell
languages.
you're talking about.
Comprehend
Oh.
languages.
Okay. I was
case
like, I
anything.
know how to read. I don't have mending. I don't know what you're talking about.
So is it in various languages, or are the books just in poor shape?
The books themselves are.
Uh-oh. Whoa.
Everything is ruined now. Bastion blew up the building.
Thank you.
Yeah, we finally pissed off the
too
goat.
many
It
languages,
has
and my
exploded.
head explodes.
My Discord just restarted. That was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's happened to me before when I did push to mute.
That was
Your
bizarre.
stream looks like it reorganized itself properly.
Yeah, it should be fine, but
So I'd like to look at a couple books to see if they're all in common or.
Make an investigation check.
Okay, that was good.
Kiso's trying to get a free personal pizza.
15
I
total.
understood that reference.
You find 3 books that are in a shape where you could possibly read them. Let me make up some shit here on the spot.
I apologize.
Tusk love.
ooh.
Yes, please.
I need to get that notebook.
What languages do you speak?
question. Sylvan, Celestial, and Common.
2 of the books are not languages that you know. The 3rd book is in Sylvan.
Okay.
Appears to be a journal, a travel journal. It details just life along the high road.
How many of these books were written by Volo?
I forgot he's a freaking.
I don't think he lived
He's
here.
Rick
I think he
Steves.
just
Yeah, but he sells
he
books
bought it to
of
research.
his stuff.
Read
The
a
journal that I
Skeeter.
could read, does it have a name attached to it? Or...
Give me 1 second.
And is Trace with us?
I mean, I could be. I haven't really been anywhere because everybody was squeezing into the tower, so I didn't know where people
Okay.
were going to be.
I would, if you're with us, I'd hand you the other 2 books. I was like, I don't know what these say.
Well, we can see if I can read them then.
The books at the beginning says the travels of Onhish.
How do you spell that?
Onhish.
Onish.
Okay. I'll end up reading that one. And I hand the other 2 books to Trace that I didn't know what language they were.
What languages do you speak, Trace, or read?
Dwarven, Elvish, and Infernal.
The other 2 are in Elvish.
Neat.
I also read Elvish.
One of them appears to be a ledger. Probably the ledger for the inn. And the other one is also a journal, and it is the Journal of Lith.
Oh. First things first. Did this tavern make any money?
You don't really know. You don't really know how much things cost when it was up and running. It doesn't appear to have made a lot of money based on what you're used to, but it was many years ago when it was going.
Well, I mean, kind of ledger doesn't have costs and stuff in it, but okay.
Right, but prices of things change over time.
Well, yeah, that's fine. I just meant if it had made money before, it could make money again. So.
Yeah, it appeared to be in the black. There's no
Okay,
red
that's
ink,
the important
but
part.
it did not have a lot of negative values.
Yeah, as long as it wasn't bleeding out every.
There
every
were
month
there
or
were
something.
times where it was not as profitable.
Sure.
That happens.
Okay, well
I
then.
believe the North Ward is one of the
let's
classier
read the-
districts in Waterdeep, relatively speaking.
Brihos, as you're rummaging through the kitchen and things, Volo returns to the tap room with another person, a halfling man who has parchments underneath his arm
Halfling
and a valise carrying with him.
What's happening, man? Superpowers.
Oh my!
He can fit into small spaces.
Are you okay, Bard?
Yeah, just testing this for poison. It's poisoned, so I'm gonna throw this out.
I would not eat or drink anything you found in this kitchen.
Well, oil can't go bad. It can though. It did.
Oil most certainly goes bad.
Yeah.
It's a lot of judgment from somebody who thought fireplaces were see-through.
Hey, that was Fixiel. That was not Volo.
Anyway, can I
Volo
help?
is a wise.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm just here with the notary to finish the paperwork on this building. Are you? Did you want to sign for this?
Sure. Just let me.
You're gonna put just your name on the lease?
He brings up the paperwork, and there is
We're not getting our deposit back.
there is there are 5 lines on the right and 1 line on the left. And Volo signs his name on the one on the left.
Okay.
And he hands the parchment over to you, and he says, if we could get you to sign and the rest of your friends to sign as well, we could get this going.
Oh, good.
Can I? I'm going to sign a fake name.
Cool. In front of a notary. Cool.
Okay.
I mean, Volo's already demonstrated he does not know his name.
It's true.
Also, I don't think we have any IDs.
Yeah.
It's true. All right.
So I will
what
sign
name do
it.
you sign?
Blepis Oriono.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Let me write that down
Wow.
so I don't forget my alias here.
Yeah, he signs to something he definitely won't remember how to pronounce.
As you guys are sitting there, what are you guys upstairs doing?
Exploring.
So I was going to leaf through that journal real fast. Well, you're talking about up the stairs then.
Well, we're on
Yeah.
the 3rd floor still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's on the 1st floor. We're on the 3rd.
Oh, okay. Well, there's upstairs and upstairs then.
Well, we already went through
Um,
the attic and
I'll
then
make a
3rd floor.
perception
Oh, I guess
check
we're just
to see if
upstairs.
I heard the others come in, or the other guy come in.
Make a perception check.
I didn't.
Okay. It was gonna be the DC on that was real high. You got 2
Wow.
seconds
It
between.
was an 8.
That's so.
You did not notice anything.
I mean, I'm perceptive, just as a bad roll.
All right. The journal is just a daily journal. Most days are missing. It doesn't seem like he was very astute about making notes of things, but there are some notes which I will make up and send to you later.
Okay. Well, they're looking around in the library. I would have been exploring, but we've kind of looked over most of the house already.
Correct. Yep.
So I'll just like wander downstairs back towards the tap room.
All right.
As will I.
All right. So as you make your way around to the west side of the building, you see Brihos leaning over a parchment, signing his name.
I mean, if we're all going down, I'm taking this journal with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the journal that I could read with as well.
Oh, have the people we were expecting arrived? Are we ready to sign everything?
Yes, if you would just come over here and put your name on the line given.
Well, hi there. Howdy. Pleasure to meet you. Is Brios finished signing?
Yeah.
Hello, good sirs. I have signed my name, which of course you all know is Blepius Oriano.
Right.
Are you
Let
gonna
me
actually
Oreos. Got
wink
it.
at us?
No, that was just a little flair.
Okay. Just double checking.
I'll roll a deception check if you want, but I am super deceptive.
Yeah, make a deception check for the signature, by the way.
Okay. I would love to.
Good job asking the teacher for more homework.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Oh, what?
You signed the name as if you've signed it 1,000 times.
Because I have.
It's actually his real name, and I've used his name the whole time.
The halfling walks up and greets you, and he says, "Greetings, my name is Willibald Will Whitbottom. I am a notary. If I could get you to sign your name on this paper.
Oh, sure thing. Let me grab that from you, and I'll sign my full name on there,
Okay.
and then I'll pass it over to Kakile.
I'll wait for the others to sign. I'll go let them know.
was
I
gonna
think
say,
they're
I'm
all.
still- Yeah, we're probably heading our way down.
Say we're headed that way.
Yeah, I just assumed you all came back down together.
All right.
Fine.
Well, I'll let you guys go first then.
He just
I'll
wants to
sign-
see what everyone's names are.
I'll sign the damn thing. It's like full on like
I'm trying to like
flourishy script and
let you know what I did.
Name is Ferris Scenerino.
no, it's Trace don't give a shit.
Tuarino.
Trace is signing it full on Trace Penny Royal.
Yeah. And he brings out another sheet, a second copy for everyone to sign as well.
Full scripty flourish shit.
All right. So everybody signs.
Fancy as hell.
I'll sign last. I'll pull out my vial of ink and dip in my claw because I don't use pens. And I'll sign my name, and then if there's space, I'll sign another. I'll create another line underneath and leave it blank.
What?
What you trying to do, boy?
I know.
Are you plan on
Oh.
introducing another owner?
Our party isn't entirely complete at the moment.
Oh, okay. Well, I can file these papers and then you can amend them later if you like.
Yeah, let's do that. We can always add her on afterwards.
Her? Who are you talking about?
Oh, you don't know about, and I go through all the names.
I'll start singing the song of Lady Tongue Spark, the Bong Gripper.
Every single name, the whole flourish.
Yeah.
That is
Also known
quite-
as, and
We're
it's
gonna
just
need like
one
3 more
note.
pieces of paper to put her name into the deed, but
I
you know
love
we'll
it.
take care of that later.
In the song, I say her name, and then the next line is just one note where I say all the rest of her names at one.
one long uninterrupted string. And you say she killed a dragon?
I don't know all
Did
of her
I
names.
hear that
Yeah,
right?
very as the end of the world as we know it.
She
Smart
definitely
things.
killed
No.
a yeah, definitely killed a dragon.
Wow.
Weirdly
Um,
enough, Leonard Bernstein also one of her names.
Oh my
So
goodness.
long, calculate. Wait,
She sounds
Well,
quite
wrong
epic.
person.
If you need to amend the papers later, my office is in the C Ward on Delzorin Street.
Somebody make a note of that.
Zelzorin?
Word?
Delzorin Street. That's the
Delzorin Street.
notary or Vola?
Yeah.
Yes, the notary.
That's the-
Right.
The halfling notary. I probably butchered his name, but
Something tells me if we want to see Volo, we can return to the yawning portal.
I do spend many a night there.
We appreciate your time showing us around here as well. This is a fine establishment.
I mean, there are many shops in this alley, and you should probably get to know your neighbors since you'll be working near them most of the day.
Do you
Oh, shit,
happen to
very
have a
good point.
guide of the city?
Oh my god.
It's literally Volo's job. It's what he does. I'm not being weird.
He hands you a pamphlet.
Oh my
Is that
god.
good for you?
That worked.
Okay. He says, "Well,
is it
there's
entitled Waterdeep in You?
yes,
Water deep in you.
water
Oh,
deep
man.
in you,
Oh gosh.
water deep inside."
Oh no.
Oh.
too far.
Woo.
He-
Where am I and why are my pants moist?
I had an idea for water deep tourism shirt that was hilarious to me, but maybe might not make total sense. But it'd be a shirt that would have like one of the crests of the city or whatever, because there's multiple ones for different flags and stuff for different wards, I think. But it would say, "Get your dick wet in Waterdeep."
Oh my god.
Wow.
On that note,
Wow.
Volo and the notary who have collected all the signatures they need. They leave you with one copy. The notary takes a copy. Volo takes a copy. There were many copies thrown around. I just didn't go through that. Whatever. So they leave, and this is where we're going to take a quick break.
I was gonna say I'd like to stop Volo to ask him a question, but let's take a break.
Okay. Yes, let's take a quick 5-minute break.
5-minute break.
Commence with the shopping episode.
Don't leave
will
your
be back
cameras.
There are a bunch
But-
of shops nearby.
I'm just gonna grab a drink and then I'll be back just to chat with chat.
I gotta heat up my food. I'll be back.
Flipping through this pamphlet, if you want shops, it looks like you might want to head to the trade ward.
I do.
Yes, there are a lot of shops that you're definitely going to want to check out in this alley. I'll be right
I
back.
was gonna say, right now there looks
Yeah.
to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places of interest on the map we were given. So,
Wait, where? Let's see.
scroll up to the top of the thing in Roll20 where you were before. We're at T1, but there's T2 through 7. So, T7 doesn't really look much like a shop, but
Ooh,
but
it looks
6,
like
5, 4 at least look like
I
it could
think
be
there's
shops.
a magic shop
That's-
nearby or
I
something
think
like that.
T7 is a gay bar called the Manhole.
Wow. Yes, that is exactly what it is.
Yeah. I want to get some oil, some motherfucking oil. So I'm gonna go buy some of that right now.
Please don't burn down our new house.
No, it's sweet oil for my spells.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yes,
really
yes.
dope oil. It's CBD oil. It's sweet.
Yeah.
Oh.
It helps me suggest things.
To himself.
What?
Suggest that like doesn't suck quite so much. Troll Skull Manor, according to Ed Greenwood, is actually named after Troll Skull Alley, which had a history of long in the past of there being troll attacks in the city. If you recall, the one that we definitely fought.
Yeah.
Well, we
And,
can handle that.
There, I think, if I remember correctly, there was a particularly bad invasion of trolls at one point that were defeated at that section of the city, and it became,
Well.
I believe that's how it became known as Troll Skull Alley, because kids would take those skulls and use them like bowling balls in the alley and like play bowling with these troll skulls.
Neat.
And then over time, it became known as Troll Skull Alley, and that's how Troll Skull Manor got its name.
That makes sense. Well, I want to get to some combat because I want to see this overlay in action. I'm
I
actually,
can't see it still.
I'm
I opened
super
up
excited about
Firefox.
it.
Let me try Internet Explorer.
I'm
Maybe
using
that would
Chrome.
do it.
We
It's
could always
working.
just fight each other.
We could do that. If you guys in chat don't know, there's this awesome overlay. I don't know if you have to activate it, but over to the left, if you hover over the screen, you can click on people's names, and it shows my, like, I'm clicking on mine, my armor class, all my stats, and then you can actually scroll this tiny window inside of it to show all the actions, primary attacks that I have. It doesn't show my spells, though. Which is a bit weird, because, like, does it show Trace? Yeah, it doesn't show Trace's spells. I guess because you have too many to show. But you can also click View Character Sheet, and then it sends you to their page, the whole page. Which is really cool. So, yeah. Hey, Fatal Venom Mattress, what's up? Welcome back. Okay, I'm gonna grab a drink super duper quick, and then I'll be back, and then we can start. Okay, or well, we can start when he's back. So we also have a brand new setup on my stream. Ah! What do you guys think? Does it seem weird?
I like your overlays.
Yeah.
Fancy.
I like these ones that I have. The one I have on right now are gonna be mostly for like combat. So like when it's your turn, you'll be up in the top. It'll be a little bit better for people in chat and people watching to like kind of understand. I think who's doing what at what time.
Mhm. Well, it works in Microsoft Edge.
It's weird. I was having major problems with Chrome yesterday, and I had to restart my computer, and then like I was getting no pop-ups. Period.
I just restarted, like right before we started this.
Yeah.
It was like the last thing I did real fast.
Like, I couldn't let Chrome give me permission to use my camera because I was getting no pop-ups for anything, like at all. I went to a
Yeah.
website that like auto sent you pop-ups to test to see if they work, and it didn't work. I was like, what?
Hmm.
And then I restarted, and it was like nothing happened. But you have to check that out later. Oh yeah, I bet it's not on mobile, but it's super cool, Matcoop. I wonder if the overlay works. It won't work in a VOD, will it? Because we'll have changed our stats. That would be cool though.
Yeah, because it would pull real time.
Yeah, but I love it. It's awesome. And yeah, Snorri Bear, I'm using the Elgato Stream Deck, and I love it.
Yeah, I just don't know what in my settings is blocking that connection.
I am
Obviously,
back.
it's something, but
So we've got. I'll do this real quick. We've got this one in here. We've got this main one with everything on it, and we've got a close up of everyone, and then we've got individual ones for everyone. It's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Ready?
Snorri Bear, thanks for the hosts. Time Kaiser,
Okay.
thanks for those bits. Squirrels, thank you for that gift sub to Time Kaiser.
Woo!
Kitten and Chocobo, thank you both so much for 7 months
Woohoo!
of support.
7 months?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy it's been that long.
It's been that long.
Oh wait, hold on here.
Let's get massive amounts of hype in my chat for those fantastic people, if you guys don't mind. Or 5. Great, thank you, Snorri Bear. Just kidding. Thank you so much, you guys, for all the support. You guys are awesome.
No, you are. Learned it from watching you, Dad.
Alright.
I don't know why that was so funny. I say this like once a day.
Did you see that emote? I saw it. Bleb, thank you so much!
What's
Thank you for
happening?
a 7-month resub, Bleb. You're awesome.
I was on your channel yesterday looking at stuff and was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, haven't resubbed yet. Okay. Ready?
I'm ready.
Action!
All of a sudden, 5 dragons appear out of nowhere and
I'm
destroy
ready!
the inn. Game over.
I Falcon punch them.
What? We
Right.
died when the inn...
All the dragons died from the one falcon punch. You're the heroes of Waterdeep.
Look
Yo.
at that.
Roll
credits.
Speculation.
We're level 5 now.
You're level 4.5. Turns out they were illusion dragons and they had 0 experience.
Oh,
You
Aw.
imagined those
we got
dragons?
robbed.
Alright, so you guys are left in the tap room of your inn. What would you guys like to do? Would you like to explore Troll Skull Alley?
I'd like to chase after Volo real quick and ask him. a
Oh!
question.
Correct, yes. Alright, so you find, you catch up with Volo in the street in front of the inn.
Excuse me. Since we're new to this town, I was wondering, where would you recommend I go to do some research on symbols and stuff like that? Because I found this interesting dagger, and it has an interesting. I like the inlay on it, and I'd like to know more about it.
Well, let me look at it.
And I show him.
Okay. He examines
In
it.
his chest. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Calculate, what did you do? Yeah, he's like, oh, that's the emblem of House Greyfallow.
How's Greyfallow?
Yes, correct.
Do you have much more information on them?
Well, they are a influential Waterdeep family.
Oh, so they're from around here then.
Correct.
Okay. And do you
I
know
believe their manor is somewhere near the castle ward.
Castle Ward?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the head of the family right now? Sorry.
No, that's okay. It's my fault. Did not expect it to come up today.
And what's the castle ward's name?
Shh.
Who's the gardener of the castle?
Oh, no.
Steve the Halfling.
Oh,
he gets around.
I miss
He
Steve.
does. He does get around.
He was just visiting.
Oh, good. That's not what I want. The current head of the Greyfallow house is Tavizio Greyfallow.
Tavizio. T-A-V-I-S-I-O?
Tivizio.
Z-I-O.
That's a Z for any
What's his
Canadians in the
name?
audience.
Yep, correct. Zed. I don't know much about the family outside of their dealings, but they are quite powerful. They run a shipping company.
So they're merchants?
Correct.
Okay.
And yeah, Tavizio is quite young, but I believe he only recently took over the family.
Do you know who was his father's name?
I don't know that information.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I like knowing history, and I wanted
Of
to know the
course.
history of this. Is there anywhere within the city I could go learn more about this?
There are many libraries around town, but you could pay them a visit if you wanted to know more about them.
The actual Greyfellows?
Yes.
Or the... Oh. Do they have, like, an office so I don't go directly to their home? Because I think that'd be a little rude.
Yeah, I believe that they have a headquarters for their business near the docks.
Thank you. You've been really helpful.
Of course, my young lad.
Is there anything else about the city you could give us a heads up on that we should avoid or go look, since, you're so well renowned in the city? Yep.
Flattery, my boy. Well, I mean, steer clear of the city watch. They are strict but fair. If you don't do anything wrong, they won't bother you. Steer clear of the shadier guilds, the Xanathar guilds, the Zentarim. They're not known for their... They're very stubborn in their ways. In some ways, they're very much business, but they also do have their shady dealings, of course. I recommend you get to know the area around the inn, and if you all decide to get the inn back up and running, I can certainly give you some the names of some of the guilds that will accommodate you in getting that up and running.
Definitely, I would like to know that, because if anything, I'm sure we would like to at least make it livable.
Oh, of course. Let me get you the name of Carpenter.
John.
Nope.
John Carpenter.
No, John's the Revelator.
We've only just begun.
I know a
Karen?
good carpenter. His name is Jesus. Yeah, he'll
Karen,
cook.
what was the boy carpenter in the Carpenters? What was his name?
Here's like the movie or is it a band?
Yeah, the Carpenters. It was a brother sister. Anyway. Ollie.
Sorry.
Really? Ollie?
I believe it because I really don't know his name. Surprisingly.
His name was not Karen.
Not Karen.
Karen. Well,
Didn't Karen.
my contact for the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plasterers Guild, they combined, is one who is known as Matif Aboud.
Matif Aboud?
Aboud.
And should we say that you sent us, or should we just go on our own accord?
He will help you get all the necessary laborers and everything that you need to bring the building up to code, if you wish to.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was
run
one
the
of those
business.
referral places, or if anybody that could hire him.
No, he's just the person that I know in that office. So
Okay. That sounds wonderful. I'll go talk to my friends, and then we'll see where we want to head with that.
Okay.
Is there any other guilds that for renovation that you would recommend?
Matif would have all that information.
Okay.
He would be able to get you in touch with the other, guilds that you would need to, become friendly
hire.
with. Yeah,
Yeah, not a problem. Once again, thank you so much for your time.
of course, my boy.
And I head back.
Okay.
Interesting information.
It's like trying to renovate a historical location. You got to get everybody on board.
Pretty much.
Oh God, don't even get me started on that. The place that we lived in Halifax was a building, and we couldn't get the internet set up because they couldn't touch anything on the outside. It was a whole mess. Instead of fiber, we ended up with a dial-up, basically.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
hot garbage.
You could get a time machine and have them install a little wire in the wall
Oh wow.
back in the day.
So when I get back, I come in. I was like, I talked to Volo. He said if we want to get this place up and running again, we should check out the Carpenters, Roofers, and Plaster Guild. He said Matif Aboud is a good person to talk to.
Did that person? Are they associated with all three guilds?
They're all under one. So yes.
Understood. And I'm
then
sorry.
if we need anything else, he said Matif would be able to direct this to the correct guild and the person to contact in those.
All right. So, for the sake of brevity, for the tavern keeping expenses,
Mhm.
the one-time costs to renovate the tavern over 12 days is 1,000 gold, and then 250 gold for all the guild licenses and contracts up front. So that's that would be like the
1250.
guilds that supply the meat and the food and the booze. They all have to be paid contract fees up front.
Yeah.
And then every 10 days, regular expenses are 50 gold for maintenance, wages for hirelings, and then 10 gold per 10 days for all other guild expenses. Obviously, that would be offset by any earnings that you would make in those 10 days.
So I don't have 1,000 gold, but I have a lot actually.
I mean, we did just get 750 from that stash.
Between all of us and the things we haven't sold yet, I think we're at least close to having enough.
I have
good.
400, so
That is a good point. We do have some paintings, these little bars that we found in that warehouse.
I don't
We
have much
to cut
personal
the
on
eye
me,
holes
but
in those paintings first.
I didn't take any of the last 2 cuts, I think, so I know I've spent a bit on the road upping spells, but yeah,
Were you not
I don't have
taking
anything yet.
cuts?
I think in the last two sessions
two?
we did, I did
Okay,
not take
I
anything
could
out of,
send you
so.
those
Yeah.
again if needed.
It was like gonna be the last thing we did at those sessions, but we were trying to wrap it up. So like, we'll just send it offline. I don't remember seeing them either.
I thought I posted it in our chat, but
Yeah.
I could
I may
post it again.
I may have missed it, and then maybe I already took some of the money. All I know is I got about 66 gold to my name. So
You'd have more, you'd have more than that.
Yeah.
'cause the
I
last
have
one-
523 gold.
I will post this.
Yeah, I've got 343 myself.
I
I
haven't
mean,
really
I don't mind
spent
pitching
any.
in future monies into this if I'm the one that's short on setting this whole thing up. But
How many
man,
guilds? How many guilds do we
Man.
need to contract? And you said it was how much? 50 each?
No, it's 250 for all of them.
Oh, 1,000 and 250.
Yeah,
Yeah.
up front, one-time cost.
Um,
And then the every 2 weeks or every 10 days
it's $50.
is another 60 gold,
60.
which would come out of
any
The
the profit,
earnings.
any
Yeah.
earnings.
I mean, I'll put 400 in right now.
I'm afraid I don't have much money after paying off Peppy, but we did find some a fair bit of loot in that warehouse.
Like, yeah,
we could
we
put towards
found
this.
750 right there. That
Yeah,
was
let's just put
straight
that
gold.
right in. Yeah.
Also, we don't necessarily have to do it like all in one.
That's
one
true.
I mean,
day.
we can just
Yeah, I mean, we can
renovate
live here
them.
for a while.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can do the renovations over however long you want to do it, but until the guild
It takes
licenses are
12
paid,
days.
yeah, until the guild licenses are paid, and it's renovated up to guild specs, then you won't be able to roll
Yeah,
for any
it's-
profit or loss.
Okay.
It's been 20 years. Things need to be. The code has been updated.
Correct.
We gotta check
Again,
with OSHA.
so
and
1,000 to
everything.
renovate. Okay.
Correct.
So I don't have a lot on me, like I said, but I'm willing to pitch in future or whatever. And whatever we just found recently over the last few days,
You're
definitely
gonna be
go in
washing
there.
dishes for a while, Trace.
Well,
I've got, I'm at least hopeful. I found this ledger that has, you know,
Between
the last time they were up and running, and they kept it at least in the black, so they didn't lose money on this place
Well-
overall.
Between me and the 750, we only need like 200 more, and we've got it. 250 more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can
wash.
throw 100 in right now.
Yeah.
I
So we-
will ensure the dishes are washed.
We need 100 more gold, and then
but-
they'll be done.
By the way,
People and two with prestidigitation and 2 unseen servants, we can wash all kinds of dishes.
That would be really funny to see, actually. Made
just-
down on
It'll
the
be
rock.
like.
You seen
like
those like
Mickey Mouse and Fantasia.
restaurant dishwashers? They got just the big doors that
Mhm.
come up down. Just get
Yes.
one that's 1 cubic foot size. Everything you can smush in there will clean instantly.
So
Just take it right back out.
between the 750 from the stash in the Zentarum warehouse that you stole, the 400 from
reallocated.
from Prehost,
Recos.
and the 100 from Calculate, that covers everything.
Oh, the paintings that we found
Oh.
were also 75 gold. So
Well,
that-
you guys
need-
can pay me back.
need-
We haven't sold.
You need 1250.
yeah, but that just means that one of you can keep a little bit more of your money if we sell the paintings to you, unless we want to display them. We do have a
Maybe
lot of
we
wall
do.
space now.
Maybe we
I don't
do.
think we want to display them in a common area though.
Oh,
because they were.
I did forget about the
They're
illicit nature.
hot.
As I told Jay Stu recently, though, they're just as stolen if we sell them.
Well, I'm just saying, if we display them, it should not be in a common area where others could. If we sold
Yep.
them, okay.
Yeah, there's a difference between finding a fence and putting them up on a fence so that everybody knows we have them.
100%.
There's puns.
Okay. So would you like to pay the 1250 gold to begin the renovations and pay the guild licenses.
I will
sounds like
put
we
this
have
money in if I get control of all entertainment.
Oh.
That sounds fair.
Now,
Can
the regular expenses includes servers, cooks,
Mhm.
entertainment, all that.
I'll take
included
care of the entertainment
in the
though.
50 gold.
but Levis, hear me out here.
Mhm.
Don't explode the windows, please. Can you not break, an ocarina every 2 nights and explode
Well-
all those are expensive after a while.
Music and art cannot be contained to one room.
Contact the
Then
With
maybe
windows.
go out to the square and set up there for a little while and then bring people inside.
Oh, I think public events are a great idea to bring the crowd in, but we'll be doing
mean,
block parties for sure.
I would be okay with you being in charge of that as long as I get to choose my own bedroom.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Oh.
I'll sleep on the bar.
Okay.
Well, we know you will. But
So-
You
those
won't
few
fall
nights when you
asleep
make
on
it
the
up
bar,
to
but
the
you'll be
bar.
found asleep on the bar.
I'd like to stake claim if no one else has a problem with the bedroom on the 3rd floor near the library. Not the master bedroom, the regular bedroom.
The L-shaped.
Yep.
I like the attic room personally.
If you want to put your put a mark on there for would your hang on, let me. I think I
Want
have
to
the
put your stink on it.
yeah. Hang on, let me go copy the tokens.
I'm on a fantasy name generator tavern bar. Here we go. The Supreme Pea Tavern, the Vague Mice Bar, the Molten Sea Dog Bar, the Empty Jester. Oh,
Ooh.
Empty gesture.
the Typical Swallow.
Wow.
What kind of bar are we having?
This one's called the Asian Gentlewoman. That's terrible.
No, Vito,
Excuse-
hard
no.
no.
What?
Next.
The Expensive Crane, the Smelly Ocean Bar.
Yeah, thank you. Next.
All right, Ariana. The Salty
Alright,
Bone.
I already put my suggestion out there, so.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
but somebody's
mature-
gonna think we're like a gambling den if we do that
The
potentially.
Mature Oyster.
You also might find you run in problems with the Temple of Timora if you put her name on a bar. Just
No,
throwing that out.
no. There's totally another tavern on that one map that's like Tamora's Blessing. So it's down in the wherever ward we were before, but it's
The
totally
dock
there. Maybe
The Pathetic
the one that's
Princess
on the bottom
Pub.
right. Somewhere down there is Tamora's Blessing, which is a tavern slash.
So
So,
the
what time of day is it
Fascinating
right now?
Pillow.
It's getting toward the late afternoon.
Like, what
I think Tamara
exact
gives
time?
two
I'm
shits
kidding.
about it.
I'm not gonna give that to you.
I
It's
think
probably a couple of hours until dusk. No, it's actually pretty close to dusk.
we call it the Simple Manatee Inn. No, it's
What
not
if we
an inn.
wanted a
That's
nice fancy name like?
It's not an inn, though.
That's not an inn. The Parallel Tuba Bar. The Efficient
can
Eel.
discuss this tomorrow.
Can we call it the Efficient Eel?
Okay, so
We don't
You're-
call it anything for at least 12 weeks.
you are ending
Shoot, we'll think
your
about it.
first day in Troll Skull Alley.
Oh boy. I was
Yay.
looking for a name as well, and it's worse than the one that Blood put up.
Are we finishing?
So I'd like for all of us to group up and try to agree on. I'm like, we have all this stuff that I've been holding that I think we could probably sell. I mean, we have no real need for some of this.
Yeah, I don't care. Go for it.
What exactly we thinking we're gonna sell?
I mean, we have gems. We have a goblet set. We have a ceremonial dagger that we got from I forget where. An incense censer. We have spears, long swords, morning stars, great
We have
swords,
the-
quarter staffs.
Golden statue of a sun elf that we haven't used yet.
I wasn't putting that one up for sale.
How are you
yet.
carrying all of these things? Oh, you have a bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
I've got that,
That
one
was
on my person. I
A
believe.
fucking gift.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. Then we have diamonds. We have war picks, scimitars, we have paintings. We have.
I'm cool with. I don't care. You could sell all of that stuff.
Are you just gonna dump it all out?
I'm trying to think. What was in there that Kiso did not want them to? Oh, there's a couple things that. Well, they're the same thing, but two of them that Kiso wouldn't pull out. But yes.
We have the invisibility potions that are.
We have a couple of those, yes.
This might be easier to organize if you just turn the bag of holding inside out.
I just one by one just keep taking things out.
Inside checkout.
He remembers everything that's in there anyway.
Yeah,
Inside checkout.
I know exactly what's in there. And I can tell you the price that was given to me by the DM at the time. I mean, the deity of this era.
I appreciate it.
The great sky accountant.
Tim W. Mora.
I'm
So
cool with.
basically, I empty out everything but 2 platinum rings.
Do we
Okay.
seriously still have 29 beaver pelts?
No, there's a bag of holding tab.
Okay, I see the sold section there. I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
Wait, where can you see that?
A doc that I have that has been ongoing that I'll repost again real quick.
Okay.
I'm cool with selling all that stuff, but I mean, I put a lot of money into this shit, so I'm just saying.
And
Pay me back.
I
a
mean,
little bit.
I could almost pay for the whole thing myself if that's a worry for you.
No, I'm just saying.
Are you sure?
If we
Because-
collected all these things together, you know,
well,
it's no big deal.
Yes.
Oh, I need to mark off my money actually.
Yeah, please do.
And we have various weapons and an arcane focus that nobody needs.
All right, so sell whatever you want to sell. We can do that later.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. There's some stuff you didn't give us price for because I figured they're
The
not
vendor
top quality,
trash.
If it doesn't have a value associated with it, then it's worthless
but- Okay.
Neat.
or worth very little.
Hey, money's money, but
I'm so poor again.
well, we have a scroll of silence and a scroll of revivify. I'm sure we're not going to sell those, but there was no cost with those.
Oh,
Okay.
you could probably find somebody to buy those if you wanted.
So, is this the end of the night?
Yes.
Okay. Time for bed.
We
Alright.
need all those weapons to arm our army of ghosts.
Oh my gosh.
Ah, yes.
Sam, how much money did you actually pay into it? Because if
400.
Fuck yeah, I'll take
if each painting is worth 75, there's 4. So we've got 300 plus 750 from the silver.
Yeah. It's cool. We'll figure it out later. But
Then we would have
I'll
only
be
needed to
happy
put in
to-
200.
I'll be happy to not spend my money if we don't.
Well, if you don't do it now, Bleb's never gonna do it.
no, it's okay. We could do it later because this is not
Well, we could.
exciting.
It's an investment, guys.
Okay.
So we paid for the tavern to be renovated. We'll figure out who's paying for it later.
All right. So, you wind down for the evening.
And then fight for bedrooms.
Right. So pick
Yeah, alright.
which bedrooms you want to sleep in.
Nobody
Now,
was fighting.
mind they're all very dusty.
Mhm.
Right.
Oh yeah, for about
There are spare.
3.5 minutes.
There are spare bedclothes and things like that in the attic.
Right.
Yeah.
So
There's
Trace
probably
is
enough room for
taking the
2 of you in the
master.
master bedroom.
Which
How-
Trace
what-
is taking?
how many rooms are there?
Get out of
There
here.
are 4 bedrooms.
Oh,
With the
and
attic
this-
bedroom, 2 regular bedrooms, and the master bedroom.
I can sleep
And
in
a
the
spare.
library, right?
There's no bed in the library.
It's okay. I've been
There's-
sleeping on the
there's a
ground.
bedroom and a spare room on the 2nd floor. There's a master bedroom and a bedroom on the 3rd floor.
Yeah,
and
there's a
an attic
spare room that
bedroom
you
and-
could move. Some of the bedrooms
In the
have
attic?
multiple small beds, like multiple single
Yeah.
beds. So you could move a bed from one of the bedrooms to this spare room over here if you really wanted to.
Oh,
Whoa,
so
everything shifted.
Kiso, are you
Sorry.
going to, or not Kiso?
It's okay.
Are you going
This
there,
is
Reese?
messing with my brain.
There's one right there.
This building is on a space-time rift. It's on magical ley line.
Keen, are you picking a
I'm-
room?
I can take the spare room.
Well, there's a whole bedroom right there.
Sounds like that's your bedroom.
Okay.
Don't forget there's a hole in that fireplace that connects your 2 rooms.
Apparently.
It's perfect for sleepovers. We can just crawl across with our comic book.
Reese
As
wants
you
that
adjust
balcony
the
access.
candlestick, the fireplace opens up and there's a secret
Put
passage.
Oh, now that's fair.
the
Cool.
candle back!
It's canon. It's canon now.
So when we go to bed, I'm gonna take some time to use my potter's tools to make a little ocarina
Okay.
in the fireplace in my bedroom,
Okay.
and I'll
I'm
wink
going
at,
to
at
clean
Reese
my
across
bedroom
the
as
way.
best as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll help everybody clean up.
All right.
Much
I assume.
appreciated.
Yeah, I assume you're going around and prestidigitating all the bed sheets and things.
Yeah, we're a little busy with that one for probably about an hour between all the spaces.
Okay.
Unseen servants doing fluff and fold.
Housekeeping.
Yeah.
Just flow through the door.
Does this spark joy?
I think Bricos is gonna sleep in his bedroll on the floor anyway,
Okay.
Okay, I'll find you a room or just
for
share.
reasons.
Don't share with me though. Well,
You can share with somebody. Don't share with me.
Before we sleep, I want to cast detect magic again, and just see if I can see if Lif is around. If that is indeed Lif.
He is still hiding out in that turret peak.
Okay. I'll get a piece of paper and write a little note that just says, we've signed the deed, we'll be renovating the tavern, and just leave it up there for him.
Okay.
If he can read.
Okay.
Wait, he's an elf, right?
You don't know.
Or
you don't
no,
know that.
I don't.
journal is
Lif
written
was an
Elvish.
elf. I don't know if that's Lif.
You don't even know that Lif. What do we know? I guess Volo would have known Lif was an elf.
You know
Well,
that
you
you
would
have
have-
Lift's diary and it's in
Right.
Elvish.
Oh no
Yeah.
no!
Right.
I have Lif's diary, and nobody
Right.
else knows it's in Elvish or anything else about it.
Well, I just
Correct.
know it's
Oh,
not
there.
in a language I understand.
Correct. You don't know.
I don't know that that's necessarily Lif. But either way, I'm sure even if he was an elf, and assuming he can read a piece of paper, he would be able to read common, so.
Okay.
Let's just say it's common for a reason. So
Okay.
Because human would be weird.
All right. The next morning, you all wake up,
Uh-huh.
put on a little makeup.
it was in my head, and I didn't say it. You son of a bitch.
Why'd you leave your keys
Yep.
upon the table?
Can't wake up.
Oh, the other way.
All right. What do you guys want to do? Day 2 of. So I assume that you spent like the first half of the day talking to the guild artisans, getting everything in motion for the renovations. So
Yep.
it's now noon.
Uh-huh.
Let's go meet the neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have read the Waterdeep on Caridian.
So
As you guys are
okay, go
all okay, sorry, what?
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, did you have something you wanted to just do specifically?
Well, I do want to go shopping for some specific items.
Yeah, let's go shopping for
we
food.
will-
I want to
we
set
will-
up the kitchen.
All right, so as part of the getting everything set up for the inn, one of the people you have to talk to is like the meat cutters,
Mm-hmm.
and they will eventually deliver food stores.
Right.
Yeah, so you don't have to worry about going to shopping for any of those supplies. They will be
Guys,
delivered.
let's do a gastro pub.
Well, no, for myself specifically, I want to buy some things. So.
Right, we'll get there.
Yeah.
As you guys all spread out, Kiso is lagging behind you guys in the tap room. Kiso, through the front door, you see a halfling woman enter and come
Is it
and.
Steve?
Nope, you guys are not there. It's just Kiso. So you see a halfling woman enter and sit on one of the stools at the bar.
Hello.
Say hi to Steve for us.
Are you open? I would like a half pint of barley wine if you are.
Unfortunately, we just purchased this and we are renovating right now. We will be open probably in about 10 to 12 days.
Kiso,
yes.
we are pleased with your progress. You are becoming a great asset in the region. Take care to not allow your membership in the guild to become widely known within the city. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Laral Silverhand has a long memory, and we are no longer welcome here. Your true test is still to come, but for now, show me what you have learned. And she gets down from the stool and takes a defensive stance. And I need you to roll initiative.
Pow, pow, pow,
Oh, it's gonna
pow!
fucking break our bar already? Oh no.
Yes.
19.
Okay.
Pain don't hurt.
All right. So she rolled a 12. So you go first.
Okay, are we close to each other at this point? If not, I'm gonna get real close.
She is currently approximately here by this bar stand. I don't know where you were in the room, but you can move up to your speed.
I will get up right next to her.
Okay.
And I will strike.
All right.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
And a 7 plus 6, I think. So 13? Yeah, 13. For the second
13.
No,
But-
13 for the second strike to hit.
The second strike does not hit.
Okay. First one is 8 damage. Oh, wait, no, that's double. So 8 plus. So it's 8 for the dice, and then it's plus 4, so 12 total.
12 total damage. Okay. All right. So, she says to you, Good, good. My name is Oramia. And
Okay.
and she will go to attack you.
Okay.
Was that a question?
No.
Attack you.
Hang on. That's what I wanted to know. Alright, so she's gonna attack you twice.
Okay.
First one is 19 to hit.
Just hits.
Second one is 12 to hit.
Misses.
Okay. And she's attacking you with her quarterstaff.
Okay.
It was a 20 and a 13, and then a 19 and a 12.
That is going to
18 and an
be
11.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. And then she's going to use a key point to do patient defense.
Ah, okay. And I will strike back.
Oh, that overlay is so cool!
All your attacks have disadvantage.
You have not very much health. Oh, you have way more than me. Never mind.
Okay, so the second one was 15 total? Well, for the second roll.
15 does not hit.
Okay. And that one was 17?
17 does not hit.
I'll spend a key point
Okay.
to go into patient's defense.
Okay.
I feel like I need to.
All right. She is going to take her 2 attacks. Uh, 18
Misses.
and 14 for the second hit.
Misses.
Okay. And she is going to use a key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay.
And sorry, I don't play monks very often.
You get one additional unless you're at a certain level.
Two. She gets 2 extra hits.
And she's at a certain level.
That is a 14 for the first one.
Yeah, she's here to test you, so I bet. I'm sure she is.
And 11 for the second one.
Misses.
All right.
Well, since she's not in patient defense, I'm striking.
Okay.
Misses. That was 17. And that's 22.
22 hits.
And I will end up doing Fury of Blows. The first one was 8. Then I'm going to do 1 additional strike. Fell off. And that is... It misses.
Okay. Her turn. She's going to take her 2 attacks. The first one is 21 to hit.
Hits.
All right, and that is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and she's going to spend a key point to do
Stunning strike.
stunning strike.
Yep.
So I need you to make a, where is it? Constitution saving throw.
I rolled a 16. So my con is +3. So 19.
Okay, so you save.
I was afraid because
Yep.
I don't know the level. That could be bad.
And another key point for patient defense.
Okay. Well, I'm on at disadvantage. Misses by a mile. I rolled a 2 on the second one.
Mhm.
We'll go for the second one, and misses again, and I will go into patient defense.
All right.
My second key point.
She tells you, "Are you even trying to hit me?"
Ooh,
Well,
darn.
you're very elusive.
All right. She's gonna go ahead and take her 2 attacks.
I feel like she just wants me to go all out and keep the striking.
Oh my
I don't
God.
believe either of those hit. No.
He's so...
So
Oh no, now we know how dead he is.
I know, it's scary now.
Maybe it's better off not knowing.
It's not good.
This is so cool though that I could see the health. Oh.
all right. So neither of those 2 hit, so she's gonna spend another key point and do patient defense again.
Okay.
Didn't even have to pay $5 a month for this too.
I don't have anything that will give me. No. Not at all. Okay. So she's impatient defense, so I can roll disadvantage. Okay, so that's a 19 on the dice and a 12 on the dice. So 12 plus 6, 18?
18 just hits.
Okay. So that's 1. Let's go to the next one. Natural 20 and a 5. So the second one misses. Okay, patient defense. And we'll do Fury of Blows.
Okay.
And that would be 17, so that one misses as well. So
Mhm.
1 hit and 6.
6 points of damage. All right.
I'm about to be dead.
Surely she won't kill you.
Actually, yeah, there's a possibility.
Rolls percentile. You are unworthy.
All right. So she is going to drop her staff and make 2 attacks with you with her unarmed.
Okay.
Are you
Did
in
any
patient
of this-
defense?
No.
Hear any of this start happening? I mean, I know you said he hung behind for a minute, but
Natural 5, so that's probably gonna miss.
Mhm.
18 does not hit, right?
Just misses.
Okay. All right, and then she is going to take a. She is actually going to use all of her movement, which is 50 feet,
cool.
and
That high level one.
she is going to and she's a halfling with a halfling feat.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she's going to run and jump up on this table.
Where the
You better
keys
click your
are.
Right
heels 3
here,
times.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Yeah, sorry.
20, 25, 30. Okay, I can make it
But-
there.
You better click your heels 3 times and use your boots, man.
That's only
Dagger,
40
dagger,
away.
dagger.
Well, no, it's just been not those boots. But...
Okay.
That's it.
So have we not heard any of this? Did we just walk down the street?
Make a
Chiso, where
perception
you-
check.
No ad, guys.
Make perception checks if you like.
Why is
Busy trying to keep
Chiso
Greenhouse
not with
from getting
us?
lost.
What's a 16 plus my stuff? Oh, just 16. That's right, this character. Sorry,
I was like-
this is not my druid. Never mind.
Remember, Chiso does go on his own every once in a while. so-
Yeah, I know, but you were coming shopping with us. I thought.
My perception. You said perception?
Yeah.
Mine
14 for me.
would be. It's very high. Hold on. I just rolled a 19 plus something. So, sorry, my D&D
Oh,
on
that's staying under
equipment
your-
right now.
That stayed under your thing. You can't
I
see
know.
the
I'm
dice.
gonna have to fix it.
Okay, I just make sure you caught it.
So I saw. Oh, so 21.
You hear the sounds of a struggle inside the bar from where you're at in the alley.
Who heard? Sorry.
Brihos.
Okay.
All right. Your turn, Kiso.
So these are 5 each, right?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Hold on.
And
Hold on. There we go.
so on the table, right?
Yep.
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
Didn't take patient defense, right?
Nope.
Okay. Come on, grog dice. 14 plus 6, so 20 on the first one.
Hits.
19 on the second, and I'm doing Fury of Blows. Because... you know,
19
I
also
wish-
hits.
And that's a natural 15, so 21.
Also hits.
That's pretty good. 8, 7, 7. So 14, 8, 22 total.
22 points of damage total.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's probably not even close to affecting, but it makes me feel
Do
good.
you
that I
guys
finally
smell halfling blood?
She looks at you and she says, "Good," and disappears.
Creepy.
What?
Good.
I would like to do. I would like to listen to see if I could.
Make a perception check.
Oh hell no! I rolled a 3.
no.
You
Oh, no.
you
This
have
is like an 8 total.
you have no idea.
Perception. Well, yeah, my perception would have been 10 total with the 3. But yeah.
Fuck.
To be fair, your eyes are all swollen like rocky.
Yeah. Okay.
You gotta cut me, bit.
All right, so currently we're now out of initiative order.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'll go back because I heard some shit.
At this point, Bree Host comes in through the front door,
Whoa, what the fuck happened, Kiso?
and I also need Bree Host to make another perception check.
Okay.
I mean, did you tell us that you heard fighting?
Oh
probably a
man.
good roll.
No, I probably just turned around. I got an 8 this time.
You don't see or hear anything.
Realized he forgot his underwear again. Had to go back for them.
Kiso, you all right? Do you need some help?
No. I'm good.
Did you?
I
Are
just
you-
tripped over some of this mess and
Okay.
Oh,
it was just clumsy.
Ran into a door and fell down some stairs. Oh,
Yeah, you're like hurt all over your body from a fall.
Well,
very
we need to
extra
get
small
this
stuff
cleaned
that's
up.
Yeah, I got you, and I'll cast Cure Wounds. Let me get my. I'm still learning how this one works. Cure Wounds. I'll just do it at 2nd level from my pal Kiso here. It's 2d8 plus 5. There we go.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh, you lucky bastard! I rolled 2 8s.
so
Nice.
16. What was your plus?
5.
So 21. So I'm up to 31. That was okay for what I just went through.
You You can type the number into the thing next to you. Heal instead of clicking on
Oh,
it.
I'm just yeah.
Future reference. Thank you.
But yeah. We definitely need to get this place renovated. It's kind of dangerous in here.
Yeah, it looks like it. Hey, if you ever need to tell me anything, you know, I got you. We all
Oh,
have
I know.
secrets.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to get a place to train around here. You know, safe place to train,
Yeah, without stairs.
or stools, or tables, or
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Underground pit fighting arena.
Okay. All right, buddy. And then, are you gonna walk out the room? I'll wait for you to walk out first.
Yeah, I'll be like, where is everyone?
They're up front. I'll meet up with you in a second. And if he leaves, I will just look around the room for anything.
Make another.
No, I mean,
What?
that's just what I would do. I know I already rolled for it.
Oh
So.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was gonna
I'll-
be a disadvantage though.
I was like, I'll go meet up with everyone.
Okay, so as you meet up outside, Kiso looks a little ruffled around the edges as you guys all step out into the. Are you going to step out into the alley or to the street?
Where
I
were
assume we
they
went
at?
into the street.
So I assume that everybody was like in this alley part
Oh.
here.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay, so because you can reach pretty much everywhere
Can you ping
within
it
this,
again?
like in this road area that connects the two streets.
Yeah.
Right.
This is
Which-
the
which
alley.
one's the
North
manor?
and south entrance.
T1.
This is the alley. Right here.
T1 is the manor. You
Okay.
can
Yeah,
see the
T1
tower.
is the manor.
The tower's right there.
Yep.
I'll go out to whatever door everyone else went out.
Okay, so as you're walking south through the the alley, you see a business in front of you called Coralon's Crown.
Okay.
And you see a symbol on the sign showing that they are a member of the Guild of Apothecaries and Physicians.
Okay. You guys want to check this place out?
I can just list everything if you like.
All the shops?
I'd like to point
Yep.
out that Coralon is a god.
So this is Coralon's Crown. Right here.
We're gonna get a whole list. Let me start writing
Yeah.
shit down.
I'm just switching books.
Yeah. There's like a journal part on Roll20 too if you need to use that.
Like literally
That's
across
not
the
fun.
street, there's a place named after a god.
Right, but it's not a bar. This was my
Yeah,
thinking.
but if anybody was gonna let a bar be named after it, it'd be Tamora. So
Isn't she the god of
luck
She's
and
the god of
economics and stuff?
luck,
Oh, okay.
Fortune.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
Okay, so you said this is like an apothecary.
Correct.
Cool.
At T2 is a building called the
Terminator.
Bent Nail.
God damn it, Kiki.
Wait. Okay. What is that place?
Nail.
It in the displays you can see wooden furniture and a selection of bows and crossbows, as well as other wood carved items.
Like maybe a staff.
Yep. Staves, canes, shields. He is a carpenter and a woodcarver.
Did the first place have a location?
Yeah, T4.
T4.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so
T-
right down there is that one. Okay.
T2 is a forge. Or T3, I'm sorry. T3 is a forge. It's on the south side, and you can reach it from this alley over here or this one here. I don't know if you guys have been to the Power and Light District of Kansas City, but that's
have.
kind of the whole feel of this. The business
The
is kind of
courtyard.
back up. Yeah, they have
was the name of
entrances on the
this?
inside and outside. Troll Skull Alley.
Is
No,
it as
the
expensive
forge.
as
Oh,
Power
no,
and Light?
sorry. The Steam and Steel.
The steam is...
Is it as
Yep.
expensive?
Could be. I've been there. It's expensive.
It's fucking expensive.
Yeah. Okay, so the Steam and Steel, and there you can see smoke billowing and steam billowing out from the open windows. There's definitely a forge in there. You can see a pair of people, a fire genasi and a water genasi inside. Then there's Coralon's Crown at T4.
One is steam and one is steel.
Okay.
At T5 is a sign that just says the Tiger's Eye, private detective.
He's watching you.
I love
see
it.
your every move.
All it says it has a orange and black sign featuring cat eyes.
Which one was that? T something?
T5.
Thank you.
Okay.
And the last one is T6, the Bookworm's Treasure.
And that
Yeah.
T6 is also probably where you'll be finding the Tiefling.
Right. Oh, yeah, I know. It is a bookstore. A sign of a gold dragon curled around a hoard of books on the front.
Which one was that?
Why am I?
T6.
Thanks.
Also probably me if they got anything cool. Torts and Tiefs.
I was living near the
is that-
Light District in
Oh, go ahead. Is that all of them?
Yep. You can get wood items from like the player's handbook at the Bent Nail. Any weapons and armor from Steam and Steel. Coralon's Crown has a small inventory of potions. And then the Bookworm's Treasure is a bookstore.
I would like to go to the potion place.
Okay. Inside, you see a wood elf with long braided hair. They do not appear to be specifically male or female.
Okay.
And they greet you as you enter. Welcome to my shop.
Hello. The name's Belepis. How are you?
Good afternoon. My name is Fala.
Hi, Fala. La 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 la.
Fala Le Falier.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful name you have. I'm here. I don't know if you have noticed. We've recently acquired the property across the alley here.
I did see some people going in and out of there, which was unusual. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thank you. I hope we can work together maybe and have a fantastic working relationship, the two of us.
Of course. Would you like to see what I have for sale?
I would like that, but I did also just want to say hello, welcome, me. Hello, and see.
They walk up to you and shake your hand.
Okay, and once we've got it all up and going, I'll send an invitation. You'll be first round on me for sure.
I will await it daily.
All right. So I do want to see if you've got any magical potions perhaps here, and also, do you have some sweet oil perhaps?
I don't know what sweet oil is. I have oil for sure.
Okay. So I would like some sweet oil.
All
Do you
right,
have sugar?
I don't carry sugar, but I'm sure you could find some.
Okay.
Sweet oil is just olive oil.
Yeah, it's just.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had to
didn't
look it
know
up like right now. I didn't know either.
that.
It's just what the material thing on suggestion is. It's sweet oil.
Got it. So they would know that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'd like to buy a bottle of, or actually several bottles. It depends on how many you have, how much they are.
Let's see what they cost.
I'm gonna skin my neighbors alive.
Okay. They
They're
have.
so fucking loud.
They have
Are they
six.
watching
They have
Disney?
6
They're
flasks
Canadian.
of oil for 1 silver each.
Yes, they are.
I hate to do this, but I'll take them all.
Oh, do not be afraid of spending your money here.
Yeah, suddenly merchants don't want to sell their wares.
I don't know.
In exchange for money, you say?
Completely out of stock is not great, but yeah. Okay, and then do you have any potions of healing here?
I do. I have 4 potions of regular healing.
How much for those?
They are 50 gold each.
All right, I will take 2 of those.
Of course, that'll be 100 gold. And I also have 5 potions of greater healing. Those are 250 gold apiece.
No, that's okay. 2 healing. Okay,
Do
so
the bottles of oil have like weird pieces of pasta and peppers inside?
I hope so.
Good lord, my D6 rolls are fucking high.
Is that the prices? Is what you're rolling?
No, the number she has on stock.
Okay, I'll come back for those potions later, perhaps, but keep them in stock because me and my friends we like to live dangerously. Let's say
We like to party.
We're gonna beat each other up repeatedly, then drink a potion to make it go away, then start all over again.
How much was the
We like
How much
to
was the
box
oil?
halflings in
2
bars.
per vial?
1 silver each.
1 silver. Okay.
So 6 silver total.
Yeah. Okay, minus 6. All right, and yeah. Anything interesting in your inventory that can't find anywhere else?
Well, let me tell you, I've got some potions of animal friendship. One drink of this potion, and you can charm any friend, any critter.
Mmm.
Those are 125 gold apiece.
Does my mother-in-law count?
Oh, you're married?
No.
Why would you lie about that?
Just a little joke. Just a little joke.
I get it.
Married to my new job in the tavern.
We have some potions that will assist you in climbing at a faster speed than normal. Those are 50 gold apiece. And then we also have a potion that will let you breathe even the deepest water for 250 gold apiece.
Okay, how much was the animal friendship one?
125 gold.
Can't afford that. Okay, well I'll keep that in mind.
Well, let your friends know that I've got wares if you have coin.
Certainly.
Oh,
Certainly, I will. So I will. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, do you have any moon sugar?
Uh,
Is that how you make sweet oil? You make
Yep,
mhm.
exactly.
I'll ask her also. Do you know of any in the city, any music guilds or specifically musical instrument creators?
Well, there is the Musicians Guild,
Mm-hmm.
the Artisans Guild. I believe it's called the Plucked String,
Okay.
and you would find that in the Trade Ward.
And I would probably know about that being here, right? Already.
Have you spent? I don't know anything about your backstory, so
Yeah, I guess I have not been here before.
shots fired. Shots fired.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm not from here, so I wouldn't know. Okay.
Okay.
So, if she knows where the plug string is, I'll get the location of that.
They only know that it's in the Trade Ward.
Trade ward? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then I will leave. Goodbye, Fala. You're a delight.
Well, thank you very much,
I'll see you
Brios.
soon.
I don't know. Did you introduce yourself?
No.
I said my
very
name was
much.
Blepis on purpose.
Oh, Blepis. My bad. Thank you very much, Blepis.
Pleasure is
be-
mine.
Be sure to tell your friends.
I like to think Brios has like walk around. Says like my name is Brios, but just keeps introducing yourself as Blepis.
No.
And they're like smiling politely, like, yes, Brios. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Sorry, I completely spaced what you introduced yourself as. Sorry.
Blepis Oriano. That's my name.
Got it. I got it now.
That's my alias.
Anybody else want to discover any of these shops?
I would like to go to the Bent Nail.
Okay.
And anybody else?
I'll
want to
check
go?
out the PI afterwards. In the bookstore.
Yeah, definitely want to hit up the bookstore.
Okay, so bent nail.
Mhm.
All right, so as you enter the shop, the wall behind the counter is lined with rows of finely carved wooden canes, quarterstaffs, and shields. You see a half-elf behind the bar working on carving a shield on his workbench behind there.
Good afternoon.
Oh, hello.
We just moved into the area. We took over the Troll Skull Manor, and we're
Oh,
just
did
going
you
around, introducing ourselves to our fellow neighbors.
He kind of dusts his hands off of the sawdust that he was working, and he comes over, shakes your hand, and he says, "My name is Tally Fellbranch.
Does it smell fucking awesome in there? Or
It
what?
smells great in here."
I was like, "It's a pleasure to meet you."
I don't want to buy anything. I just want to sniff your floors.
Excuse my friend.
Specific, Hank.
Well, the floors probably don't smell very good because people literally just walk through shit in the streets. But
What are we paying utility sweepers for? Fucking government is corrupt. Nothing
Oh,
works.
No. But there are plenty of other sniffables in the store.
Excuse my friend. He's not used to bigger cities.
It's
He's from
fine.
a
We
completely
see all
different realm
sorts.
because that was
Okay.
all. Rosie.
You do. It looks like you do really good work in here. I was wondering, could you make like a desk for me because I like to draw maps and stuff, and we didn't seem to have anything set up over there for.
A cartography desk. Of
Oh,
course
yeah.
I could. Let's see.
How long would it take you to make that, and what would you charge out of curiosity?
I could
drafting
probably put
table.
one of those together. Yeah, basically. I could
Mhm.
probably put one of those together in roughly 10 days.
Okay, and how much would you charge for that?
Let me find out.
Sorry.
Nope, it's not. I should have looked it up because you mentioned it beforehand.
Because I'm a
Um,
map nerd for
yeah.
specific reasons.
We'll just put it at 50 gold.
50 gold.
Yeah.
What's the? Is it out of pine or?
Well, what
Nice.
kind of wood would you like? We have oak, pine, cedar. We also have a small amount of rosewood that we could use for any decoration that you might want. But the three main woods that I use are oak, pine, and cedar.
Uh, what are the prices for the oak and the cedar?
The cost include would be the 50 gold, but you have a
cheaper
choice
than
of
wormwood.
Oh,
whatever wood you like.
oh,
If you want any, inlay or decorative
Couple.
carving, that would be an additional cost that we could talk about.
like what kind of decorations are you talking? Like just like could you do? And I show him my
Really green.
arm, like the lotus flower tattoos that I have on there. I was like, could
Mhm.
you do that?
I could make an engraving of this lotus flower that we could affix to wherever you want on there for an extra 10 gold.
Yeah, I would definitely like that. I would like to, set up my personal space as comfortable as possible.
Of course.
And you said in about 10 days for that?
Yes.
Okay. And I hand him 60 gold.
Okay.
I was like, I appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing your craftsmanship firsthand.
Is there would you like me to deliver it to the inn over there?
Yes, please.
Right away.
Just as soon as you can, that would be great.
All right. We will I will get to work on that and have it delivered within 10 days.
I appreciate it, and it's a pleasure meeting you.
Of course. Thank you. He reaches out for your hand again. What did you say your name was?
I didn't, but my name is Kiso.
Kiso. Very nice to do business with you. And he fills out your name and the cost, and he hands you a receipt.
And mine is 6 gold. All right. And I look at everybody else. Are you done sniffing? Can we go now?
I did not go in there to get high on wood shavings, so
For now, anyway.
And I just go ahead and walk out.
Okay.
As you guys do the rest of that, I'll probably just go back to the inn and start helping facilitate some of the renovations that have started.
Okay. They kind of ignore you because they're focused on their work, but
I'm the boss. I'm telling them what to do and where to go.
all right.
Rubbing oil on things.
Mm-hmm.
On them.
Roll a
Setting up
d4
this
to determine how much time
kitchen.
you add onto work.
I'm starting to paint
You'll be
the
trapping the bar for the next time Reese tries to slide over it.
Make a
Whoa.
general charisma check.
Oh, I'm fucking charismatic.
Please don't grease the bar.
Oh shit, dicks. It's not good. It's not good.
Poor
It's
little
not good.
Blepus is
Oh,
now the
hold on. I mean,
the
I
white
have a good.
homeowner trying to talk to the
I need to get the full screen. All right.
non-English speaking
My
contractors.
charisma is +5. Thank Jeebles. It's 13 total.
Okay, so you don't get in their way too much. They're not really taking your orders, but they're not shoving you away. They adjust their workflow to have you interrupt as little as possible.
Good.
We've been building taverns since you were in short.
All right, so
I'm starting to work on a banner for the name of the thing, and it says what was the piano one? Oh, I love
The
it.
still got it
maniacal
open.
piano.
The maniacal piano.
all right, so Reese, you go up to the tiger's
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go to pull the door open, it is locked.
Oh. I'll knock on it.
You make
Hello?
a perception check. Oh, hang on. Sorry.
Hello.
A couple of long seconds go by. You hear the click of a lock, and you are greeted by a human man.
Well, howdy there. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we just moved in down the street and I wanted to stop in and say hello, introduce ourselves. How do you do?
He is dressed in a sharp suit, and he is holding a pipe, and a wafting of smoke comes out of the building, as if he was just sitting there smoking a pipe. He goes, I'm sorry, I'm quite busy. Do you have any business that you would like to attend to?
Well, I'm always interested in making friends. Other than introducing myself, I saw your sign up front. This is a detectives agency. Is that correct?
Correct. My name is Vincent Trench.
Vincent.
And yep,
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Reese.
he does not go to reach for your hand. He
Oh.
just stands
Rude.
there, and
Vince
he is
Trench doesn't shake hands.
yeah, he stands there and just is puffing on his pipe, and he introduces himself as Vincent Trench.
I see. I understand you're busy. I'm trying not to take up the other matter I thought of at my table with you folks is if you're a detective agency, as your sign says, perhaps you might need the skills of a scout at some point. Somebody who's good at getting into places and listening, finding things.
You know, if you what is your name
My name's Reese.
and where do you live?
Just across the way at the manor.
Oh,
At
you
T1,
are-
you might say.
Oh, you are the new owners of the Troll Skull Manor.
That's right. We just moved in. We're in the middle of renovating the place, so there'll be more traffic through this way. And people talk at bars. Maybe we can send some customers away.
Well, if I require the services of a sneaky type, as you say, then I will certainly let you know. And if you need any services from me as far as investigation, I am happy to help you. But
What sort of investigation would that be?
we search out information. I search out information, lost items, hidden things.
I see. That's very interesting. Well, if in the matter of lost items, if anything of note comes up that happens to fall in a more dangerous area, my friends and I seem to be rather capable. If something needs to be retrieved from a dungeon or underneath one of those nasty monster types, that's something we could assist you with as well.
Well, I will keep your name in my book.
Fantastic. I will leave you to it in the meantime. Thank you very kindly for Vincent, excuse me.
Thank you. And he shuts the door, and it locks again behind you.
What a nice gentleman. And I'll hop back to everybody.
We saw a couple places we probably should stop by. I mean, there's that place that has the smoke and steam coming out of it. I'm sure, for those of you that use weapons, it'd probably be a good place to look into. And it'd be nice just to know our neighbors anyway.
None of you use weapons.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, sorry, if I can retcon slightly. Before I walk back to everybody, can I pull I want to go over to the sign for the tiger's eye.
Okay.
And take a piece of chalk out of my belt and draw a triangle on it, and then like an S through the triangle. And then I'll leave. Leave a little message behind.
It's a super triangle.
What's a super triangle?
Okay. I don't know the.
It's a thieves' cant thing. I'll send you the symbols in
It's
a little
hobo
bit.
code. It means you can get a good meal there.
Got it. All right.
Definitely means something else.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Also, I definitely use a weapon. It just happens to be a +1 magical weapon that creates light and kills undead. So
Right.
It's pretty good.
I think the only people that use weapons use magical weapons.
Well, I mean, right now I can't.
shields, on the other hand,
Technically have a dagger.
Yeah, I have.
it.
I
but,
have a sword.
if I got a +1
and a
or
crossbow.
+2 shield at some point.
All right.
Okay.
Now for the prize, the bookworm's treasure.
Hooray!
All right.
The sign is.
I assume you're all
with
entering?
black glasses.
Trace is
bookworm?
definitely going into this
Yeah.
one.
I want to check it out.
I'm not. I'm at the tavern
Books.
ordering
Okay.
people around.
Got it.
Yeah, Blep has left us.
Okay, so
Brihos's secret backstory is that he can't read.
Let's see. What's
The-
my
okay,
intel?
That's
So-
why he signs different people's names, because he doesn't know how
Just-
to write his.
Doesn't write his own. Oh my gosh.
you enter into the shop. The inside of the shop is decorated with beautiful, beautiful hardwood, and the smell of old books, old, well taken care of books, permeates through the air. The library fills 2 floors of the 3-story building, and somehow contains more shelves than the building should be able to hold. Behind the counter, you see a
The
short.
T in T6 stands for TARDIS.
You see a short gold dragonborn.
Fancy.
I like this place.
I say hello to him in Draconic. Or them, I don't know. their gender.
And he responds in common. Well met. Welcome to my shop. My name is Rishal. Not Raishan. Rishal.
How do you spell that?
Rishal.
Oh, 2 A's. Oh, okay. I was really close, though.
Rishal the Page Turner. He has a title for some reason.
Oh, yes. That's awesome.
Ahmad Rashad.
That's so cool.
And it's on like a little placard in front of the thing, too. Rishal the Page Turner.
Is Page Turner 1 word or 2 words?
Hyphenated.
Oh,
It's a name.
Is
Paige
Turner capitalized?
Turner.
Yes.
Oh my god.
nice. Look, I want to know which part's
would.
important to it, so...
Is
All
it
right.
spelled TURNA apostrophe?
I was not trying to be difficult. It's
Page
just that
Turner. The #1 Page Turner.
depends on how important which bits were.
Welcome to my shop. How can I help you?
Does the title of the Page Turner mean anything to me?
No, because it doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, that's why I wasn't sure. I didn't know if it was like anything that people had to do with books and libraries, if it meant anything, or if he just gave himself the title.
I imagine he probably just gave himself the title.
Okay.
I'll let Trace.
He's
take it.
very self-important, and he has a placard with his name and title on it. That's a pretty good indication.
We travel with Brihos. Who knows what's common and what isn't anymore? So
Heyo.
Wow. So this is nice.
Thank
I
you
like
very much.
What's happening here?
His
Well,
real name is Pages Turnerino, right?
God damn it. I sell spells, simply. I can craft spell scrolls for you, or you can, pay a fee to copy any of the spells that I have available.
Oh, what now? Huh? Yeah. Okay.
If you have
I
the
mean,
ability,
wait. Hold on. Sorry. Control.
if you
I
have
mean,
the
yeah. What now? Okay.
ability to copy spells into a spell book, then for a fee, I can allow you to do that. Or, of course, I can craft a spell scroll for any magic users to be able to read.
Trace's
What?
tail is standing straight in the air.
Kind of fee are we talking about here?
It depends on the strength of the spell. You see a kind of like a menu, really, of the different spells. So,
Yes.
He's got one of those Coke machines where you can pick your own spell.
first level spells are 25 gold to copy, not including the cost of the material cost to copy it. It's just for the ability to copy it. Comprehend language, detect magic, featherfall, find familiar, mage armor, magic missile, shield, and unseen servant.
Okay.
Give me the list later. Give me the prices now.
Your
Okay.
unseen servant needs to be named Magic Mitchell, I'm just saying.
Second level spells are 75 gold. Third level spells are 150 gold. Fourth level spells are 300 gold, and fifth level spells are 750 gold.
Are there any ritual spells in the list? Or does it say?
I mean, you
Let me
know.
Okay,
If you
so
didn't, I would.
detect magic.
Let me bring up my spell list of
Invisibility.
rituals.
No, that's concentration. That's not ritual.
No. Yeah.
I'm looking at the wrong here.
That's also second level, I think.
Right. This
Unless you're.
doesn't actually tell me which ones are.
I'll look at a list and see if there's any.
Yeah,
so-
feed us that list later. I got no money to copy things right
Okay.
now, so.
Alarm, floating disc,
Floating disc is
disc?
awesome.
Neither
No.
of those.
It's just a.
I'll just go through them real quick. If anything trips your trigger, you can make a note of it. Arcane Lock.
there's-
Continual Flame.
ah.
Arcane Lock, Continual Flame, Dark Vision, Invisibility, Magic Weapon, Misty Step, Rope Trick, Suggestion. Those are the level 2 spells. Level 3, Clairvoyance, Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Fireball, Fly, Non-Detection, and Water Breathing.
Why?
Fourth
water
level,
breathing is on my list.
fourth level spell, Arcane Eye, Fabricate, Greater Invisibility, Ice Storm, Locate Creature, and Polymorph. Fifth level spell include Big Man's Hand, Cone of Cold, and Modify Memory.
Damn it, Burt Reynolds. So interested in a good proportion of those, so I can't. Yeah, just send me that list later. I ain't got
How
the money
much
for
were
it
the
right now.
third level spells to copy into a book?
150 plus your normal amount.
What'd you say?
Third levels were 150.
150.
150
What I
plus
said.
50 per level.
Correct.
So 150 plus 150.
Yes.
But this is just give you access to his book. I mean,
Right. Plus, you also have to spend 2 hours per spell level there. You can't take them with you.
Yeah. Unless you get a
That's what they
scroll,
say, man,
in which
you
case
can't
then you gotta
take
pay
it
for the
with you.
scroll.
Right, and it's
How much
if
are the
you want
scrolls anyway?
twice the cost.
Okay, scrolls are twice.
Yep.
I wish he had a tiny hut.
Nope.
Or a phantom steed.
Well, see, this is important for me to know because it tells me what I need to learn and what I don't need to learn. If we get, money and I can come back here and just copy some shit down, I can learn some other stuff on my own. not to
Maybe
metagame
we
that part
can
of it.
trade him spells.
Oh yeah, do you take trades?
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
But wouldn't it be in your best interest? You could expand your inventory cost, then charge to other people.
It's not so much that I don't have access to these spells. These are the spells that I feel are fit for dissemination.
These are the money makers, is what he's saying.
Right.
And the ones that won't blow people up.
I mean, Fireball is on the list,
Where
but
you can't be held liable.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've got a scroll of that already.
Hush, 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 hush.
That's out of character.
he is also a wizard, so he only has access to the wizard spells.
Right.
Yeah, that's not a hurdle for any of us currently spell shopping. I don't think so. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
All I
cool.
remember being on my list is water breathing.
I wanna look around at just the books too. Does he have like regular books? Do you have
No,
like regular books?
they. Well, I mostly carry the arcane tomes.
Okay.
Yeah. Most of my books are not actually for sale.
No, I see. I just thought this might be, a Barnes and Nobles type place. And
No,
maybe
unfortunately,
pick
no.
up stuff for our tavern we're getting started up over across the street back there.
Oh, you're the new owners of the Troll School.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm Trace, and we're gonna kick that place up and do things with it.
Well, I look forward to stopping by.
Yeah, we'll get you drunk.
Excellent.
Well, since I guess there's not really much else for me to buy here, though, it's been nice to meet you, and I'll just head out.
All right.
I'll say, have a nice day in Draconic.
You too as well. And he responds in Draconic.
Oh, I guess your enunciation was good enough not to offend him.
Well, I mean, he doesn't like to.
No, I was just being. Yeah.
He's polite. When somebody speaks to him in Draconic, he uses common because he's polite and doesn't know who speaks Draconic. But because
you're ruining
this was
my joke that
I get it.
They rolls
Whatever.
up and was all like, "Hola, friendo." In Draconic.
Right.
Let's go find a dungeon. Ow. Oh, cilantro.
Yeah. So this night, I mean, I've got nothing else to do here. So when it's nighttime, I'll spend the night looking over that journal.
Okay, and I will get you contents of that journal.
I'd like the contents of mine too.
All right. Send me a DM, and I'll make sure to get that to you before the next session. Okay, so as you guys return to the inn, the workers are finishing up for the day. Brihos is standing there looking important.
Being important.
Being important.
Ow. Oh.
Didn't.
What are you doing?
There is.
What's happening to you?
I don't know. Oh, she's on the dice. Oh. Run.
Oh, what'd she roll?
She rolled a
Cilantro is being a real brehos right now.
No
she rolled
Jumanji
a
rules.
3 on a D10.
3. That's
I'm very
it.
bad.
3 fire damage from Cilantro.
3 meow damage. Alright. So you guys go back to
She
the
jumps down and yells
inn.
sneak attack because that's what all cats do.
Sneak attack!
You can only yell it when it's not a sneak attack, though.
Okay, let's do it.
Kiso, you notice on your bed a note that just says, "Good, keep sending reports, and I shall contact you when the time is ready."
Wow, that ghost's gotten real wordy since we last talked to him.
Oh, that was a note from the ghost?
No.
Oh, the ghost is what beat up.
Good, keep
Kiki.
sending reports.
Good, period, full stop. Keep sending reports, full stop. I shall contact you when the time is ready.
Do we recognize the writing?
None of you know that he has this. It's on his bed.
It's on his bed.
Yeah.
We're not looking
Oh,
at
Yeah,
sorry.
we have no idea what beat up Kiso. Or Rios is the only one that even knows Kiso was beat up by something.
Sorry, misheard.
Nope,
And
that's
we
fine.
all have no idea that that letter exists.
And I would like to have a fireplace, right? I do. I'd
Yep.
like to run in the fireplace.
That's
Okay.
why I suggested everybody get a bedrooms, because they all have fireplaces, otherwise
Right.
it'd be fucking cold.
Well, the spare room also has a bedroom.
Right, that's why I said there instead of the library, because there's no fireplace in the library.
It's true. Fire and
So-
books.
Which-
Not.
Why isn't
Sam,
there
which,
one in the library?
Which bedroom did you take, Blood?
The one next to yours. Which
Oh,
looks
right,
like
you're
I had
right,
to go
sorry.
down this long ass hallway to get out of here.
Yeah. Who took the L-shaped one?
I did.
Keith,
Oh, okay.
That has that private bath.
Do the windows open?
I colored mine.
Yes.
Like,
Uh,
flat.
you do notice that all the windows have been cleaned throughout the day, so there is a lot more light, natural light in here, or it would be if it weren't dark. But all the windows have been cleaned, and the movement of the windows has been made sure that they are functional.
When we get back, instead of going through the front door, I'd like to use my slippers of spider climbing to climb up to my bedroom.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Somebody else give me a key. I'm just gonna do it myself.
I'm gonna Sam on Clarissa Explains It All. This.
Okay, now it's acceptable.
That's awesome.
Does a little guitar riff show up every time you start to climb up?
A 500 plus turtle just climbing straight up a house.
Oh, you're doing the
Brio's is
classic Adam
unable-
West.
Brio's is unable to contain himself to like every time you climb up there.
And my pet alligator is sitting in his pool.
All right, so before you go to bed for the night, Trace, you receive a sending that says, "I am Vajra Safar, the Blackstaff. Come to the Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward in the morning. Bring your friends."
Aja.
Can you spell her name?
Vajra. Vajra.
Black.
Safar. Safahr.
Gotcha.
Return of Jafar.
Vajra Blackstaff, come to
Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward. Well, this says it once, but in the morning.
Come to BS Tower in Castle District.
PS Tower. Bring your friends.
I'm going to make another ocarina, and I'm gonna
Do,
roll.
wait, hold on. Do you reply
Okay.
to this message?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll reply to it. Hold on. Just making sure I get all this written down real fast because
Sure.
I'll forget. Oh, hey, Vajra. Don't know how you know me, but obviously you must know people that know me, so we'll stop by tomorrow.
Was that less than? I wasn't counting. How many words was that?
I'm hoping it was less than 25.
I don't know.
It was close, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check the body cam after.
In
All
the
right,
Forgotten Realms, they go by
that's the end.
characters.
They go by what? Oh,
You got
characters?
240 characters.
Oh, jeez.
Mm. All right.
I made another ocarina with my clay.
Perfect.
You had me rolling for those before to see how good they were. Do you want me to do that? I just did.
Sure.
What's the? Because my potter's tools I'm not proficient in.
Well, I mean, if you're going to play them, then yes. If you're going to use them for components, no.
But I might do both.
Okay, so roll for them.
Okay, so what do I add? Nothing. If I'm not proficient.
Your dexterity, dexterity.
Dexterity. That's what I thought. Okay, so I rolled a 9. I'm just writing it down. You don't
That's
have to
fine.
know, I guess. Yeah.
No.
I put it on the screen. 9 and a 4.
This is not the right color of Trace. Okay.
I put a box around it so you'd know it was mine.
Oh, that's probably a better way of doing that.
Actually, not a bad idea.
I mean, the L-shaped room is going to be... You'll have to freehand the polygon to it, but mine I could just rectangle it.
All right. So, you all go to bed for the night?
I will
If
I'm
it's
making
not
my
too
pottery.
late, I will tell them about that message I just got, so that
Okay.
we can at least plan for it in the morning. But otherwise, if it's late, I'll just mention it in the morning at breakfast time.
So you just yell up the stairs, group meeting.
I could stop by
House
to each
meeting.
person's and be like, "Oh, hey, night. By the way."
Troop to the study.
I mean, in fact, we'll do that. We'll do that. I'll find Kiso
Oh,
first.
Can
'cause
we
it's-
name the bar
he's
after
right
Droop?
across. I'll knock on the door. No, we're not naming the bar after Droop.
Droop's
The Droopy
Landing.
Goblin?
The
Droop-
drooping goblin.
Troop's landing.
Droop's
Droopy.
Landing.
Droop's Landing! That's good. I love it.
Drooping land.
I hate everything about this.
What's wrong with
Maybe he'll come back to us. Oh.
What? Why
I
is
love
somebody making fire triangles inside the house?
He's trying to make a freehand polygon, I think.
You
Okay.
can just click. You just click where it's gonna go. It'll do L weird shapes. You don't have to close it.
Does it? Okay.
But yeah,
Oh, do you want me
So
to
you come to my door, and I answer with reading the ledger or the book that I had.
Okay.
One of those symbols. Okay, you're showing us what the symbol is. Hey Kiso, got a summons in my head for some black staff lady. Wants us all to stop by there tomorrow.
Does
Are you
this,
just telling?
do you hear
I'm
voices?
talking
in
to
your...
Kiso first,
Okay.
because
Like-
Kiso lives across the hallway.
I was like, do you hear voices in your head often?
I mean, when somebody casts sending, yeah.
Okay. And we trust this person?
They know somebody that must know me well enough to be able to send to me, so the only people I really know here are Volo and then the people we rescued, so hopefully they're related to that.
Okay. What time do we have to be there?
Oh, they didn't say. I figure we just stop by after lunch or something.
Okay.
We gotta find this tower. It's down in the castle district. I don't know. I mean, it's a tower. It can't be hard to miss those, right?
Or we could just ask somebody, probably.
Yeah, that too.
We could.
Yeah, okay.
That requires talking to people.
Yeah, we don't do a lot of that.
I wish you did
Okay,
less of
well, I'm
that.
gonna go.
Just kidding.
I'm gonna go upstairs real fast. Pop up to Kakile. Let him know too.
Okay. If you find anything interesting in those books that I gave you, could you let me know?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll thumb through that tonight.
And
Find
I'll
out what's going on.
and I'll hand you this after I'm done with.
Yeah, I don't think I can read that. Well, no, I can. I've not practiced that. I could read it later. Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh,
I
because you
forgot
have
I can read
comprehend.
anything now.
'Cause you have comprehend
thanks,
language.
thanks to Turtle Buddy. I can read
Yeah.
anything. Okay, well, I'm going upstairs. See ya.
Kagile, you hear the sounds of Trace coming up the stairs.
Is Trace
Knock,
gonna?
knock.
I'm just gonna assume that you're all gonna gather in one area.
Roll for knocking. Roll
This
for opening
is-
the door.
Taking too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we
well,
know
if
the
you don't,
mission.
if you don't want to have character
I
interactions,
open. No,
will-
I
you can
open the door.
fast forward.
Yes.
I know I'm already boring Brejos over there.
No, I'm sleeping. I'm
Brejos
asleep.
is already asleep.
I had a
so-
long day of working on renovations.
It's true. You had a long day getting in the way.
I answer the door. Do you need something, Trace?
Hey, just letting you know, tomorrow we got plans. Gotta go talk to a lady.
A lady?
Yeah, some black staff lady. She was just sent me a message.
Blackstaff, you say?
Yeah. Is there anything in the book about that?
There is the Blackstaff is the head of the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors.
Oh shit! So
They-
super cops, got it.
They try to control the use of magic in the city. They don't want any wanton instruction. They require people to register, spellcasters to register if they're staying in the city for any long periods of time.
Ah, well, they already know all of us, so I don't think it's going to be a good idea to not go. Might as well just get that done.
It's their job to know such things.
Yeah, well, we always had people check in at Candlekeep, so it makes sense.
Make a history check.
Rolly. Fudge. What's a 10 get me?
Nothing. Never mind.
Cool. I've been betrayed.
Dice jail.
Yeah, if I had one, it would go there. So, just letting you know, I'm gonna tell everyone because we're all asked. But have a good night.
You do the same.
All right, downstairs. Tell the other two thieves, except for obviously knock on Blepus's door.
Brios, do you wake up?
What? Yes.
You mean that wasn't the noise of you practicing ocarina?
Maybe it was.
Don't answer the door. I know you don't have pants on, but we gotta go somewhere tomorrow. Just
Wait, open the door.
be willing to stick with us for a little bit. Oh gosh.
And I don't have pants on.
Are you shirt cocking it?
He's Donald ducking.
What?
Yeah, what is a shirt cock?
What?
The same thing as
It's
Donald
like you
ducking.
wear a shirt to know it's bottomless, but with a shirt,
Oh.
like Donald
Okay.
Duck.
What did you
Oh,
say?
all right.
He's a regular Pooh Bear.
Is
We-
there like
we
a
have
bug?
some-
Is there a giant bug we have to fight again or something?
No. We just gotta go check in with some people tomorrow. They know we're here and they want
Oh.
to say hi. So
Okay.
you go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Alright,
Close the
okay.
door off. Go back around to Reese's room. Knock.
I'll
You
walk
could
over
have just
after a
went through
minute.
the fireplace.
Oh my gosh,
Ain't
I
going
hate you
in that room.
guys. I hate you. Howdy, Trace. What can I do for you?
Hey, don't know if you've been here much, but there's some people we apparently need to check in with. Kakile says they want to register us as citizens or known casters. I mean, I guess you don't really have to worry about that too much, but they know all of us are here, so
Do I recognize?
we're
Does
gonna
that
go there
sound
tomorrow.
like I recognize that
Hey,
organization
you
or
cannot tell
anything?
Brihos about that.
Make a history check.
Brihos looked really tired.
I'm assuming Reese
know.
blocks up the fireplace so that he doesn't have to keep seeing Brihos' dick.
That's
I mean,
what
it
made
dangles down
you're
there,
assuming I
folks.
don't want that. 19, by the way.
Oh man, I don't. Okay, so did you inform them of like Blackstaff and stuff like that?
I'll tell Reese about Blackstaff, yeah.
Okay, so
Yes,
know
so do I recognize that like they're cops
Reese
or
asked who it was, and I'll be like,
you know that
"It's-
the Blackstaff is the head of the Grey Hands and the Force Grey. You know that the Blackstaff Tower is a fortress/wizard training academy, all in one. But that's about all you know.
You said that we had to
Oh.
go to Blackstaff Tower?
Yeah.
Did you know it's a magic training academy?
No, I've never gotten to go to one of those, so
Yeah, I thought that might be of interest to you. Maybe there's some new tricks you can pick up while we're there.
I mean maybe we got right Rishal over there that's gonna I'll just learn a bunch from over there. I like studying on my own. That's kinda how I've done everything. I mean occasionally people help, but no. It's
Well, Never
It's a
hurts to
school.
have more than one teacher, I suppose.
I
Different
guess so, yeah.
styles and all that.
Yeah, I've had bits and pieces I picked up from everybody, so it's just as long as they're welcoming. But
Well, I
Kiki, they
suppose we'll
almost
have
made
to-
it sound like they were kind of watching everybody, so just wanted to give
Really?
everyone a heads up. Yeah. I mean, they know we're all here, so.
Well, if they're watching everybody. Oh, what was that accent? Can't remember how I sound. Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, 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 howdy.
We'll just have to make sure we keep our noses there, keeping an eye on everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go sleep on it, but we're going there tomorrow, it sounds like, so.
I'll see you in the morning then.
Alright, cool. Night.
Good night.
And I can sleep finally.
Okay.
The next morning.
All right. The next morning.
Before we go the next morning.
Oh, sorry, Reese.
Can I, now that I'm awake, can I follow Trace back up the stairs and head up to the attic?
Oh, I woke you up. Oh.
Sure. Are you doing it sneaky like?
I'm a cat.
All right. Make a stealth check.
I'm a cat. You're not a cat, though.
I'm a giant cat. However, I rolled a
It's a
6.
giant
total.
kitty cat.
Oh no. Trace, roll a perception check.
Thump, thump,
Oh,
thump,
not
thump,
those
thump.
17.
You are curious as to why Reese is following behind you.
I mean, the privies are upstairs, so.
Oh, that's true.
It's probably just go to the bathroom.
He walks quietly, but he's purring the whole way.
I haven't got my litter box set up yet. You just throw it off the balcony.
Ugh.
That's why you wanted balcony access.
The dung
mean-
sweeper's gotta have something to sweep, so.
Are you going up to the attic?
Yeah, I want to go up to the attic bedroom and knock on Kiki's door.
Okay.
You're not staying?
Did you need something else, Trace?
Actually, it's me, Reese. Did you have a minute?
Of course.
Is it alright if I come in and talk for a moment?
I open the door.
I know you're more of a church going sort of fella.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I get your meaning, I think.
I'm sorry, I'm not very experienced in talking about it. I'm not sure what the right words are, but I was wondering if you could tell me about your deity.
My deity is what you may know her as Mistra, the mother of all magic.
I don't actually. I don't about any of the gods. That's kind of what I was hoping to talk to you about. I must admit I'm a little bit lost. Traveling with you folks has been fun, but I don't really know what I want to do. I don't really know what I want to get out of my life. And I was wondering, I wanted to find out a little bit more about the gods. Maybe I can find some service with one of them. Is Mr. Do you talk to them? Are they nice?
The gods have been known to speak to mortals on occasion. I personally have never spoken to her.
Oh, okay. Do you have any kind of like formal rituals, then like that? Does she have a church?
I believe there is a temple to her here in Waterdeep, actually.
Make a religion check.
For who?
Kakule.
I actually think it's listed in the guide.
Oh, is it?
I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's...
The House
wanna
of
say
Wonder.
Yes, that's it. The House of Wonder. There are several temples here in the city. I believe there may also be one to Tamora.
Are they all in the same area? Maybe I can stop in and ask around a little bit. Maybe I can find something that works for me. Unless there's, people that go around door to door, handing out pamphlets.
There are a number of temples in the Sea Ward, but there are other ones spread out throughout the city as well.
Yeah, the
They're
House of
mostly
Wonder,
in the Sea Ward.
Yeah, the Sea Ward is the rich people part of town, basically.
Mm-hmm.
The House of Wonder is there. Let me see if there's.
Do you
any other ones there.
need to be rich to be part of the religion?
No, I believe it's probably there just because it's a prominent and grandiose part of the city.
I see. I'm just curious. I'm sorry. I'm not from any sort of what you might know as means, so I'm sorry. I feel a little bit foolish asking about it. Maybe I'll see if I can ask around the temples another day, see what I can find out.
Is there any information in particular that you were wondering about, or just the worship of a god in general?
I mean, I've heard the names of a few of them tossed around now, but never really much more than that. Never had much chance to hear much about the religion. The religious folks that I've heard around in my have mostly not been talking about religion. If you catch my drift, they were into more illicit details, which is what I was there to hear. I was listening in on them talking to someone else.
Zealots?
I don't know. I wouldn't say they were zealots. They were just people. They were just people. People with secrets. Secrets, mistresses, sad businesses.
There are many gods and many people who worship the many gods.
Maybe I'll be able to find something that works for me.
Perhaps you will.
Thank you, Cookie. I appreciate your time. I think I'll head off to bed. I'll see you in the morning for the house meeting.
Good night, Dad.
Have a good night. And then I open the window and crawl down the side of the building. Use my climbing speed.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say, Kisa, you look out the window and you just see a tabaxi climbing down.
Just like full on, right in front of your window. You can, it's like looking uncomfortable. Sorry. I'm just gonna head back to bed and turn in for the night.
Holy window washers, Batman.
Get a. Okay, so you guys anybody else want to do anything before sleep in the morning?
I'm just reading.
Okay. So you all get your sleep, get your long rest, and the next morning, you all gather in.
I'm making breakfast. Who wants pancakes?
I'll take 3.
Making pancakes.
Making bacon pancakes.
Yeah, the food stores were delivered.
Yeah,
Nothing
I saw to
perishable. Nothing perishable yet, but
Thanks.
the dry goods have been delivered.
I'll make breakfast.
I'll head down to the kitchen to help. Actually, I'd be interested in trying my hand a little bit more around the kitchen, if you don't mind.
All right,
sure.
make a
Dexterity.
wisdom check.
Oh, on how to cook?
I don't know. I mean,
Wisdom would be, yeah.
Look,
Sure.
fix
I mean,
it.
Cook
anybody
into-
anybody can know what to do to cook. Wisdom is kind of like, yeah, are you
Oh fuck.
savvy enough to complete it?
5.
Look, Fix. I just want to say it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake.
That's right, it is.
Wow.
You got to do the cooking by the book.
You know, you can't be.
I mean, that's true. If it's baking, you really do need to follow the recipe pretty well. But if it's
Yeah.
just making food for people, then wisdom would play a lot into that, because how would
Yeah.
people's tastes and spices combine?
So
These
you rolled a
cakes are-
5.
very oily.
I have a 5
Does he
wisdom.
does he
yep.
get advantage because I was helping?
Yes!
Sure.
Yay!
Okay, alright, here we go again. Oh, even better. A 10!
10 total.
Yeah.
Oh, good. It's edible.
Yay!
It doesn't taste very good, but it's
Wow.
technically food.
You're welcome, everyone. Enjoy.
This is
It doesn't taste bad.
this is really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you make your way to the Blackstaff Tower. It's easy enough to find somebody to point you in that direction.
That would be the castle ward.
Yep. And let's go to the map.
Okay. On the way there, I'm gonna be like, okay, I was kind of tired last night. What are we doing? Where are we going? I'm asking Trace.
Checking in at the Blackstaff Tower.
Checking.
I
Alright,
it.
asked
so-
us to come by.
It's right here. I marked it on the map already.
Who asked us
I
to
mean-
come by?
Vajra Blackstaff herself.
Who's? Why though? How do they know us?
You wanna take this one for me? You've got the book that tells everything about the town.
The Blackstaff is
Why?
the head of
Why?
the mages
Why?
here in
Why?
Okay, but why us?
We'll find out when we get there, I guess.
I don't.
She
like
didn't say
this.
much. It was ascending. I'm pretty sure she's pretty limited on what she can say.
I don't like this.
The Blackstaff and her order are just that. They're for order.
Can I find a dark place to hide and cast a spell?
Make a perception check.
Oops.
They act as
20.
city guard or
Straight.
You-
Not
Yeah,
natural.
you find a very dark alley.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self, and I'm gonna disguise myself as Tonk Spark Bong Ripper.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
Pog.
Just have
You-
to sign the deed then if you're gonna do
You now look like a gnome paladin.
Mm-hmm. With pink hair.
Correct. All right. So you are shown into the tower. The guard apparently knows you're coming. They direct you to a sitting room off to the side in which a tall... Hang on, let me see if I can find a description for her.
While we're waiting, I'm gonna wrap a bit of string around a piece of wood for about 10 minutes
Okay.
and cast an unseen servant.
You're not alone in the room, so as you begin to cast, they stop you.
I'm just
Um,
playing with a string. Okay.
Yeah, they are magic users and they know what casting spells looks like. All right,
bats at the string.
you see a medium tall, mid
gonna finish
30s, a medium tall, mid 30s, dark skinned female human enter the room. And she introduces herself. Greetings. Have a seat. And she sits down near you guys. My name is Vajra Safar. I am the Blackstaff of the Order of whatever that is.
Very clever.
I lost it. Yeah, that's the one. I am the Blackstaff of the Watchful Orders of Magists and Protectors.
Oh, that one.
We heard about your deal, or we heard about your adventures in the sewers of the city from Master Neverember. He informed one of our order that you should promise, and we had perhaps a task for you if you would like to accept it.
Oh, what kind of task did you have in mind? Just
Well,
convenience we may have caused with our little gallivant in the sewers. We weren't expecting to have any kind of adventure.
well, it's a task that appears to be suited to your talents. A member of the Force Grey has been acting strangely of late. His name is Maloon Wardragon.
Maloon?
Maloon.
We have Floon and we have Maloon.
Yep.
God,
Meloon. And
Ah, that was close.
Wardragon spelled the accepted way. Normally he is a happy-go-lucky sort, but as of late his demeanor has soured. He's been spending a lot more time around the Leoning portal, more than usual and more than we'd like for him to be doing. If you observe him and report back to me within 10 days, see what you can find out about Maloon and why he's had this sudden change in personality.
is he like important to you, or what's up with that?
He is a member of Force Grey, and we keep an eye on our members in case they undergo any sort of magical changes. And because he changed so drastically, we wanted to make sure that he is still no one not under the influence of any magical effects.
You don't have anyone else that usually does this kind of work for you? I say as Tom Spark Bond
okay.
Gripper.
Doesn't he have any friends or anything? Like, have we checked in? See, maybe he lost somebody important to him?
I mean, of course we could have somebody do that, and I'm offering it to you.
But why?
Well, okay. Let me help out here with my friends. They like to hear about coins first, and then they get really excited. Is there anything involved payment wise?
Of course. If you bring back information regarding anything that has potentially happened to our friend, I would be willing to give you a relic of sorts from our inventory. And she pulls out a wand.
Oh,
See, these are the right questions you gotta ask, friends. Now you're interested. I can see it.
I'm not even paying attention.
Wait, I thought Kiso liked interesting sticks.
It doesn't look like I'm paying attention. I'm just.
You also would gain a bit of renown within our order, and if you would like at some point to join the Force Grey after becoming more well known, that is also something we could attend
So,
to.
sorry, I spent most of my life in a tower. What's this Force Grey all about?
Force Grey
yeah, I
is
knew around these parts. Sorry, Fix.
yeah, it's all right.
Is that Grey with an A or Grey with an E?
I think it's an A. Oh shit.
I believe the Force Grey is part of, what is it, the Grey Hand, and they actually, one of them spells it the other way around.
That's confusing.
Interesting.
I think he's interested in Waterdeep.
Yeah, they. Well, Force Grey is a elite group of mercenaries that we keep in reserve for the direst of events within the city.
They're spec ops.
The lords do not tend to prefer their methods, so they are seen as only a last resort. But
Okay.
I mean, does it pay well? We got a whole place we're trying to keep
I
up
could
now.
probably also part with some coin if you're not interested in relics.
Well, what does this particular relic do?
Well, let me go back to my page here. This particular relic, it allows you to find hidden doors or traps.
Pretty cool. Alright.
Well, that sounds pretty good. I mean, we're not
Let's-
doing anything else for a month or so at this rate. We can go chat up the
probably
guy.
about
We
10
like the
days.
yawning portal. We hang out there anyway. It's pretty much a free side job.
That's true. We could stop in and say hello to Volo. I admit this makes a bit more sense if we're supposed to be checking on somebody who has a lot of power and suddenly acting strangely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably in our best interest to keep those folks. Don't want to mess with business, you know?
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Let's do it. Seems easy.
Oh, yeah.
You get a
Are we in
magic
the
stick.
dock ward right now?
I'm sorry,
What?
Which ward are we in?
the castle ward.
Castle.
Way off to the
It's
way off to the side of the castle ward.
to the southwest of Trollskull Alley.
North of
Oops.
the lady dreaming
Almost.
on the map.
We're almost in the water. We're just above
Yeah,
that.
It's the red mark. It's the red mark there.
Mm-hmm.
The,
I think
was
it's
too
there,
far
right?
high. That was too high up there. Okay.
the circles with the stars are giant statues.
Yeah, they're statues.
I accidentally put that orange circle. Sorry.
That's
Wait,
fine.
Can I delete it? Yeah.
It's here.
Alright, so we're gonna do it, pals?
What was the name of the bartender? Durden? Was that it? Durnan.
Durnan.
Something like that.
Turn and...
If you can either befriend him or watch him from afar, just find out what's going on with him. We will reward you when you return.
We'll see what we can find out for you then. Within 10 days, you said?
Yes, please.
I think we can do that.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So as you leave the Blackstaff Tower, that's probably where we're gonna pick up next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hop
once we
on a
leave, I was
double-decker,
gonna ask
which
them
they totally have.
if they'd mind if I went off to a library. So I wanted to look up some stuff.
All right. Well, send me what
Yeah,
you want to
we'll
look up.
go get day drunk. You go read some books.
Perfect. Sounds
I'd
great
be
to me. I'll meet up
interested.
with you guys later.
Do you mind if I tag along with you for a little bit? I mean, just to see what the library is. I don't want to bother you.
If you want, it's just going to be boring reading.
I could do with a little bit of reading.
Good. So our two sneakiest people are sneaking off.
That's what they do.
10 days. We have
They're off on a date together. It's fine. Oh yeah, is that how long we have to figure stuff out? Do we have a time limit on that?
Yeah, it's
to report back in 10 days.
in day.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
report
in
back
10
in 10
days.
days.
We gotta
They-
seem like regulars for a while before we can start getting
Yeah,
into
yeah.
Well, that's a good point.
Okay.
Cool. Well,
I think I
Congrats.
rolled twice.
You own a bar.
yeah.
We
We own a
do
bar.
own a bar.
Pick bedrooms.
Decide on the name of it, which we'll decide much faster than the name of our group. We've got it narrowed down.
Maniacal piano. Droop's Landing. Droop's Landing.
No.
Yes.
No.
Droop, droop,
No.
droop, droop.
No.
Archie Bunker's place.
Oh.
The Vermilion Minotaur.
Mm.
No, wait, I think that's taken.
Thanks for having us, Fix.
Yeah.
It was
Hey,
lovely as usual.
you guys rule.
Yeah. Okay, well, you can check out the episode on YouTube. And, yeah, we'll be back in 2 weeks, I believe. So, then we'll probably fight something. Or maybe.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys
I got
didn't
enough
get-
mic.
You guys didn't get as far as I figured you would today, but that's fine. I'm just going to give everybody 500 experience for the day.
Sweet.
Should I add it on to mine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! Okie dokie. Well, we will return soon. Well, not really. 2 weeks. In the meantime, you can
59:40.
Oh my god,
59,
so close.
40. In the meantime, you can check out our stuff on YouTube, which was just posted there. Also, you could join this Discord channel here. We have a Zero Initiative and a tabletop RPG channel. We chat about stuff like that in. And yeah, I'm gonna play some video games in a little bit. So yeah, you can stick around for that and take a short break between them. And here's who we were playing with today. Oh, you did do it?
Did all of them.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Do it, because you're the one talking about it right the second. Do it.
Yeah, so you should also go follow all these people. Fixiel, Bastion, Phils, Cotkile, that is his name. Keen, Kineas2, and J-Stew, and then just give some love and appreciation to Ferricine when you see them in your chats, in the channels. So yeah, I'll be right back. I don't know if you guys are planning on doing anything, but I was thinking about playing some multiplayer games tonight. I don't know if you guys want to do, if you want to join.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some food, but I'm down to play something if you want.
Yeah, I gotta get some eat, but
After
Definitely.
party, after party, after party. I do.
After
But I'll be back.
party. Oh, I don't think I have the after party set up on my stream.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and send all my peeps over to you.
Okay.
Guys, go, if you don't follow Blep, go give Blep a follow. He is awesome. We're gonna go raid him. He was last seen playing Dungeons and Dragons 10 seconds ago.
This is true.
Guys, thank you so much for joining us this week. Go give everybody a follow. I did the party command. Everybody's there. Go give them a follow. And we're gonna watch Blep play some multiplayer games, maybe? Alright.
I don't know.
But have a great week. I will be back tomorrow with some Kingdom Hearts Trace. Have a great night.
See
I'm in a
ya.
Kingdom Hearts
Oh,
game.
thanks for the
Kingdom
follows.
Hearts,
Thanks for the
Kingdom
bits.
Hearts
Thanks
3. I
for
heard the same thing.
Thanks for the subs. Love you guys.
I'll
Bye.
be right back, everyone.
CFX.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.